Ryo, Junko, Gabriel, Princess Otaku Girl, Jess, Abby. Sweet Jesus, that's a lot of you. Anyway, yeah, let's fucking do this. Hello, Rika-chan. My god, they're all just pouring in here. A sub last stream, very good. Fuck, where were we? Oh yeah, we were halfway through the investigation, and I left because I was gonna pass out. Ah yes. We should be able to finish the trial today, though. I remember I was running around trying to get my Digipet to grow up. Oh, great.
Hello there.
I fucking guess.
I see. Hey!
Manager. Fucking alright.
Did you call me?
Wait, hold on. Okay, that's working fine. You got murdered, music bitch and dancing bitch. The graphics are fucked. What do you mean? Looks normal to me. This computer is a bit of an old dog. It's... yeah. I really gotta get the sound on my new computer fixed. I don't know what the problem is, but like, I don't know. I'll get somebody to fix it at some point. Who killed them? Well, that would give away the story. I don't really care if anybody posts spoilers for that. Hello, Bayo. Lighting is weird as hell. What are you talking about? Are you dissing my face right now? Look, it doesn't matter to me one bit if you spoil this game, because I've already played it. Look at those blocks in the popcorn machine. Well, yeah, that is shitty, but I'm pretty sure those were there before. Like, really, you're judging this game on graphics quality? Like, it runs as it was intended. Also, yeah, I don't care if anybody spoils this game because I've already played it, but no V3 spoilers, otherwise I'll kill you. Oh shit, you plan on playing this game. Go play it, babe. Don't stick around and get spoiled. Go fucking play it. Goodbye.
That's...
Here.
We have one chance to watch it for free. Oh my god.
Look forward to it, okay?
Okay, whatever.
Hey.
Yeah, it always does seem to come to pass that the person who dies first in Danganronpa games is the person I give the least of a shit about. So far, it has not been a situation where the character I like the most died first, so, you know. What am I doing? I'm waiting? I don't know, should I talk to him?
Impossible.
Alright, fuck it, going.
No. Are you sure?
Well, now what? Oh yes, this is a clue. There's a little guy in Devil Horns hat who plays tennis? What?
Too bad.
I fucking hate this chair. Anyway. Damn, Abby, you were on top of this shit. I mean, that wasn't really an extreme spoiler, but alright. Good for you. I'll applaud that. Sorry, Awesomes. You'll be back in 5 minutes. It's just a show of force. Don't fucking spoil V3.
Hey, well now. Now then. I can't wait! I can't wait!
Okay, fuck it. Let's just watch this stupid movie. It counts a little bit of a spoiler. Let's just stop talking about V3. Can we just forget that V3 exists for now? Do I watch anime? Occasionally, but only English dubbed anime. I hate reading subtitles. I really do. Like, don't you feel like it diminishes your enjoyment of a show if you're fucking looking away from the action just to read what's happening? Wizard of Monami 2.5D.
Now, Ben, please relax and enjoy the film.
I'll try. I'll really try. The Wizard of Monami 2.5D.
Monokuma was born.
Oh good,
in a
it's got
remote
voice
village
acting, thank
full
god
of
I don't have to
old
read it.
people because the death rates outpaced the birth rates.
What?
One day,
Sub,
Monokuma
thank you,
was
Felix.
swept up by a tornado created by a helicopter gunship during a routine military exercise, and was whisked away to Monami's country. Monokuma wanted to return to his homeland so he could go back to pestering the old people for change. So he began his journey to see the wizard Monami, who was rumored to grant any wish one desires.
Where did you learn
Along
that?
the
From
way, he met
Munchkins?
A very loyal group of friends. Monokuma met a Monami scarecrow who was missing a brain. When he recommended that she commit suicide,
A dick.
the Monami scarecrow hanged herself and died.
How does a scarecrow die? They don't have lungs.
He also met a Monami lion who was missing her courage, so he pumped her full of arrows.
Now that would have been one hell of a death to see.
He also met a Monami tin man who was missing a heart, so Monokuma sliced her into lumps of iron. After a lot of other stuff happened, Monokuma finally reached the wizard Monami, the great and powerful. Eventually, one thing led to another, and he started beating the crap out of Monami.
So wait, the arrow death was the one that we saw.
And in the
Where the
end,
fuck were the
he
arrows
somehow
then?
usurped the kingdom from her.
And then...
With this, Monokuma enslaved the old people, took their pensions, and lived the rest of his days in luxury.
I don't get why everybody was so tortured by this. It's less than 5 minutes long. Nice crown, though.
And he
That
lived
costs a pretty
happily
penny in
ever
Animal
after.
Crossing.
The end.
Wizard of Oz turned into horror.
So, bye-bye.
How's it starting? I bet, like, in the world of the game, that was a very, like, actually graphic picture. It wasn't just shitty animation. Can't even call that a movie. No, it's more of a short film. Used to be a line, but then I took an arrow to the knee. You love the shit posting. Oh, I love shit posting. Like, for real? What would the internet be without shit posting? God damn it, Karga, get out of here.
What?
Alright, are we fucking done? Oh, no, wait, I gotta go to the motel. Fucking alright. Okay, fuck, which way was it? Well, that's not it. Here it is. Alright, let's figure some shit out. Hey, it's best guy! And other best guy. Hold up, we gotta talk to best guy first.
So you have appeared.
You know, on my original death montage video, I get so many people fucking calling me out for calling Ishimaru my waifu when the correct terminology is a husbando. Let's be fucking real. The term husbando is cringy as shit. Like, worse than waifu. Can't waifu just be interchangeable? Who cares? That was my reaction when Chihiro was a boy. I was actually really surprised. That is the one time during the playthrough I used the word husbando. I still don't like saying it. Hey, what's up? Not tsundere bitch.
I get it.
Well, he was the first one to see it because he's the main character.
I see. Hey. I see. Like,
That could be suspicious, I don't fucking know. This song called The Internet is for Porn. I know, it's from Avenue Q. Seriously. Enough of the porn. If we wanted that, we could go to Tumblr. Yeah, that's right, Electric Avenue is just for... Well, it also had that computer with the corrupted file that explains the end of the world.
well, yeah.
Hello, Alexandra. Do you like Hajime and Chiaki or Peko and Fuyuhiko? I don't know.
Well,
Those aren't really ships I have a stake in, but I guess they're fine. Tumblr doesn't have porn. I can safely say you've never been on Tumblr. Not gonna get into specifics, but sometimes there's good shit there. Trust me. You just gotta find the right blog. That corrupted file could be anywhere, but where would there be a laptop? Hedgeman and Komite are actually canon? No, they're not.
Huh? Jeez.
Why are you on Tumblr? Were you lonely? What? It's a social media platform. I go there for shit posts. And fandoms. You're not Komahina is real canon. Bullshit. That's bullshit. I know it isn't. Just because I haven't seen the anime doesn't mean you can just try to pull the wool over my eyes with this. It's not fucking canon. I know it's not. Oh yeah, let's just use this key I stole. Come to think of it, when was the last time you saw a hotel that used actual physical keys instead of key cards? Did you watch the Somber introduction video? No, I didn't. I forgot, and I also don't care to. Bitch, how'd you get in here? Listen, May, you can link me to your fanfiction all you want. I'm still not gonna say that it's canon. Ooh, there's a Monokuma in the bathroom. Fucking, alright, fucking nice. Alright, great. Oh, wait. No, I guess not. They got fridges in here. This place is better equipped than the bedroom. Wait, so that didn't lead anywhere. Alright. Neat. Guess. Oh, fuck, there it is. It's called the Wiki in Chunsoft. Okay, if we're, like, setting to argue that, like,
However,
the developers said that Nagito had romantic feelings for Hajime, that still doesn't make it canon, because I know for a fact that Hajime never reciprocated that shit.
perhaps.
Also, I'm not into Komahina because Nagito's a fucking dickbag. Bitch, just wear shorts and a t-shirt. I mean, wearing a kimono all the time on a fucking tropical island would be like a zillion degrees anyway. She'd be so uncomfortable. Y'all are sick fucks.
You are right.
I mean, even ignoring, like, the fact that Hajime would never be into Nagito because of the fact that, you know, he's fucking crazy and an asshole. By the end of the game, doesn't Nagito, like, hate Hajime? Like, isn't that the truth? In the end, he's He's just like, you're not an ultimate and I fucking hate your guts. Isn't that true? Is Peko dead? Yeah, she died a while ago. Maida's in love with Hajime, but Hajime doesn't give a shit. That means the ship is not canon. That's unreciprocated love.
Hugo,
Bye,
by
Rika-chan.
chance, are you having trouble wearing your kimono?
Yeah, that's right.
Stupid.
Nobody...
What are you saying? Of course I can do it.
Nobody is truly dead. Because anime.
Taught me. That's why I can do it on my own.
If that is the case, how about you do it someplace where there is a mirror? Do you remember the full-length mirror in the storage room at the music venue?
How did you know about that?
If you do it while standing in front of a large mirror, I am confident you will be successful. Also, shutting yourself in your room like this may be bad for your health.
Wait, also, speaking of this whole unreciprocated love thing, you know, I don't have anything against ships. I think people have a right to ship what they want, but I also have a right to say when a ship doesn't make any sense. Because wasn't Nagito's plan at the end to kill himself? And his plan was that the person who ended up killing him by accident wouldn't get voted for, so everyone else would die. He literally planned on Hajime and everyone else dying.
It cannot be.
Hajime loved the real Chiaki. Well, yes, I've been told that. It makes sense. He wanted to expose the traitor. Yeah, but his plan was for everyone besides the traitor to die. Listen, I'm sick and tired of having to defend myself on this. Nagito's an asshole. Like, even if you like him, if you really like his character, if you want to ship him with someone else, that's fine, but you have to admit, his actions in the game make him an asshole. Oh shit, motherfucker!
No.
Did I watch the Spare Arc? No, I didn't. Look, May, we get it. Nagito was romantically interested in Hajime. But if they didn't end up together in canon, then it's not really canon. Am I going to play V3? Yes. I have an FAQ for this. God. Anyway, what else are we doing? What else did I need to find? Oh yeah, I should go back to the hospital, figure some shit out. Hello. Also best girl. This guy that I don't really mind.
Hey, hey! Right! Man.
I wonder who the killer would be for a crime that involves a hospital and sickness. Yeah. They could have done it to throw us off the trail, but... yeah. Yeah. Ban who? I'll decide who gets banned. I get final say on that. Listen, if it's about May, I will allow her to defend her ship even though she's wrong. You ship Kazuichi Soda and Beppis Soda. Frost Games, I'm gonna play V3! Sweet Jesus, I've said it a million times. Yeah, go ahead, ban me from my own chat. Great.
Hajime.
Do you ship Sonia and Chiaki? That is a ship I do not consider. Or did not consider. I'm not into Yuri ships all that much. Except when it's, like, totally canon.
Hey.
Let's all talk about the stream. That's a good idea. I'm not really paying attention to this because I already know what happened. Yes, we recall. Now look at this rope that I just found.
Man.
Both Sonia and Soda? I'm cool with it, although, meh. We're saying spoilers because nobody gives a shit.
Well,
Hey.
Alright, anyway. Oh my fucking god. Why are there handprints on the windows? I just noticed that. Anyway. Oh shit, Akane, when did you get here?
now then.
All right!
Hey, hey! Like...
Hold up. How's the pet doing? God fucking damn it, it's gonna be a while. Book it, book it, book it, book it, book it. Well, at least I didn't have to go through a loading screen for that. Ooh. God damn, let me in here. That... Okay, yeah, maybe 3D objects weren't a good idea. Staff room. Or the conference room. Go to the staff room. Just do it. Yeah, it would be interesting if there was a way to save characters in these games, but I guess it would make a lot more sense to just have like a straightforward story and then everybody can be on the same page, you know? It's a lot more heartbreaking when you can't save your favorite characters. Well, don't really want to remember what happened there. Yeah, I guess there's no clues in here. My favorite anime, Danganronpa or Lucky Star? Okay, Danganronpa isn't even on the fucking list, alright? The anime adaptation of the first game was garbage. Favorite is Lucky Star, obviously. Which, I don't even know if that would be my favorite, because, like... I don't really know what my favorite anime would be, but... I do enjoy Lucky Star.
Hey. Hey.
You've never heard of Lucky Star? It's just a slice of life anime series about these girls in high school making anime references. Like, I don't watch like the Japanese version, I watch the dub version. I just, you know, it had some good voice acting, kind of brightly colored, kind of fun, I don't know. Not really sure exactly what I like about it. Like, at the end, you know, the Lucky Channel segments, I always skip those. I hate them.
Aww.
Like, the show never really makes me laugh or anything, but I still enjoy watching it for some reason. High School DxD. Ah. Gross.
Hey.
Lucky Star was not your favorite anime. Well, yeah, it doesn't have to be your favorite anime.
Well?
Who cares?
See?
Oh, goddamn, I could use some curtains like that.
See? Nope.
Trial time, motherfuckers.
Hello, how's everybody doing?
Nobody
It's a class
fucking
trial test,
cares.
so make sure you guys.
Fucking whatever. And here we are. You like Black Butler. Bravo. Black Butler, fantastic. Oh, you know, that movie's coming out on DVD in the English dub soon. I'm so excited for that. Like, the ship arc was my favorite from the manga, so, you know, kind of fucking stoked when instead of doing, like, the Book of Murder OVA with the shitty animation, they just, like, made a fucking movie out of it. Very good. Like, sweet Jesus, I couldn't even believe how bad the animation was when they did Book of Murder. Like, that was a great arc in the manga, and, like, they butchered it. Okay, where the fuck is the rock? I watch anime that have names he can actually pronounce.
Monomy's such a dumb child.
My favorite anime is Cory in the House. Classic.
Hey, hey.
Anyway, bye-bye.
Shit, he did.
Let you.
Hey, hey. Huh?
If you watch shoujo anime, are you gay? What? Certainly fucking hope not.
Well, how about it?
What do you yearn for?
You know what anime I kind of want to watch? I think it's called Prince of Stride Alternate.
See?
And
I'm gonna do it!
it's just an anime about a bunch of guys free running, I believe. Which sounds really entertaining. Time to table flip. It's been so long since I last saw that. How many hoes are in this chat? At least 5. Anime Kiss Him Not Me. I haven't heard of that. What's it about? Romantic anime with a love triangle, I'm guessing? Oh, sweet Jesus. That one's name is entirely in Japanese. What am I supposed to call you? Okay, fuck it. Just go.
Hey, hey.
No, no!
Let's
I won't miss
Well
him.
now.
Yoo-hoo!
I could save one person from V2. I would save Gundam. And I replace them with, like, who would die instead of them? Akane. Obviously. I don't give a shit about her. It's about a fat girl who ships Yaoi. Are you serious? A girl who ships Yaoi, but all these guys want her. But she doesn't want anyone. She wants all of them to kiss each other. Oh my god. It's an anime about me. If guys were after me. For our sake, for our friend's sake, for Ibuki and Hyoko's sake, whatever. And lose weight somehow and becomes pretty and everyone likes her now, but she ships all her friends that are boys together. That is a problem, though. Would you rather die, Chihiro or Chiaki? Fuck you, don't make me make these decisions. They both died. It's too late. The one problem I do have with the idea of that anime is, like, shipping real people together is fucking weird, alright? Just stick to fiction, alright? Like, it always creeps me out when people ship people that are, like, in a band. Like, you know when One Direction was still a thing and people were shipping, like, 2 guys from the band together? That's weird. Knock that shit off. Okay, Trash Can Komaeda. I don't like you. Okay, opening handbook. We gotta buy some shit. No, not that. Alright, what's this one? No. I don't know what that means. I've never had any problems with the time limit. Trigger happy? Meh. I really don't understand what half of these do. Vocabulary? Increases bullet capacity. I don't... Great. Easier shift mode to your favorite. Effective during rebuttal showdown. I've already got Fine Sword. I'm already pro at Logic Dive. I don't need that. Fuck it. Let's just do this one. I don't know if it'll do me any good, but whatever. I've got plenty of room to use it. Just... Now let me just review the shit I got. Bloodstains, rope, key, scrap of paper, the blood, candle, smash it, super hot, bloodstain, glue, she's totally bullshitting. What's going on in the chat? I have no idea. This is total fucking chaos. Okay, see ya, Marco. I don't blame you for leaving. This is just a fucking nightmare. What are you guys doing? Okay. Alright. Chopped into metal pieces. Can you imagine how fucking sick it would be if they actually showed dismemberment in this series? They wouldn't do that, though. Yes, I know what happens in this game. Sweet Jesus. Alright, we're good. Let's start this shit before it runs too long. Yes, let's do it.
Now then, let's begin with a simple explanation of the class trial. During the class trial, you will if
I
you
fucking
vote
know.
correctly, then only I'll punish everyone besides.
I fucking
well,
know.
Who cares about this boring explanation?
Yeah, I don't.
Starting the trial, but I don't really have a grasp of how the case played out.
Shut the fuck up,
You know,
Naito.
because I was asleep the whole time.
Even if you do grasp it, you're just gonna confuse the heck out of us, aren't you?
Got a point there.
But Nagito's not alone. I don't really get it either.
Like you're gonna be any help.
Your head's empty anyway.
Yeah, fair enough.
Ted? Huh. What's wrong with that? Listen up.
Yeah, you don't really want to start a fight with her.
The more dreams you can stuff inside it, you know?
Anyway,
Fucking okay.
shouldn't proceed with the trial if those two
Yeah,
can't
this
participate
background
in
leaves
the
a lot to be
arguments.
desired.
Since he's the first witness, why don't we ask Hajime to explain the incident and the sequence of events?
Then, let's start with when we split into the hospital team and motel team because of the despair disease. The hospital team consisted of Nagito, Ibuki, and Akane, who were infected, and Mikan...
Yes, I already know what happens in the game. I played it
The
before.
other 5 in the motel team were
I mean,
myself,
literally,
Kazan,
my video of me
Kazuichi,
reacting
Chiaki,
to every
and Kyoko.
single death in the series is
So Hajime and I had to
my
sleep
most
in our
popular
cottages.
video by far.
I woke up at my cottage on the day the incident happened. Mikan came by to wake me up and told me that Nagito had recovered from his symptoms. We immediately headed over to the hospital, and after we confirmed his recovery,
A
I
room
made
tour?
Mikan rest in the on-call room.
Oh, come
since she hadn't
on.
slept all night, while I
I'm
waited
not
in the
that
hospital.
generic. Also, you guys don't want to see my room. This is fucking gross.
And
I'd have to
then I
clean,
saw the incoming
and that's a
signal
problem
on the
for me.
surveillance camera blinking before our scheduled
No
time.
room tour. Everything you see here,
When I
that's
pressed
all
the
you need to
button turn
know.
on the monitor,
There's nothing else
who on
interesting about
screen
it.
was?
Also, behind the camera or the
A
computer
video of
is just the
someone wearing a
kitchen.
hospital gown and a
There's
headband
nothing
on their head,
interesting in there.
climbing a stepladder.
Amazing! That's such a heart-pounding story.
Okay, shut
I
up.
tried to stop them, of course. I rushed out of the hospital and ran to where the video was being recorded, the music venue. But it was too late. By the time I arrived, the person wearing the hemp bag on their head was already hanging from the ceiling.
And didn't even try to take him down.
I thought I should tell the others right away, so I headed to the motel.
You're new to the channel.
Why the
Fair
motel?
enough.
Because
Everyone's
it was
new to
close
the
music
channel.
venue.
I recently
And more
reached
the hospital,
2,000.
a little more
It was
able-bodied
really
people.
fancy. But then one guy was upset with me because I wasn't posting reviews anymore.
The only person who came with me was Chiaki.
Excuse me for
I remember
celebrating my
feeling a little
successes.
relieved because not long after, we met up with Mikan and Fuyuhiko.
We were also looking for Ibuki since she disappeared from our site.
After I rested for a bit, I started counting everyone at the hospital.
Thank you, Aunt Wandy.
And then
I do
I
try.
noticed Ibuki was gone. So
I'll get to
I
3,000
sprinted out of the
eventually.
hospital. Coincidentally, I
This is
ran
challenging
into
the first time I
Fuyuhiko.
played this trial.
So
No,
I
I think the
led
first time I played through this trial I was on
to see if
easy
he could
mode.
help me out.
The only one that ever really gave me any trouble was the fourth
Don't say
trial.
it
That
like
one
and
kind of fucked with
confuse
me.
people.
After I heard from those two that Ibuki disappeared, I had a feeling she was the person wearing the hemp bag. So I immediately led them to the music venue.
But the door wouldn't open. Since we had no other option, the four of us broke down the door.
Am I losing my mind? I could have sworn I remembered that there was a picture of them kicking in the door.
And not just that. Her body was taped to a pillar.
Maybe that was somewhere else in the game. I honestly remember seeing a picture of all four of them kicking in the door.
And so, we decided to lower the hanged body, didn't we?
When we removed the hemp bag, just as we feared, it was Ibuki.
So that's how the case played out. Thank you. I understood.
There was in the
very
comic
easily.
book. Okay, now I'm
Well, let's clear
remembering.
what the problem with this case is.
I
When
just
Hajime
remember it
left
very
the music
specifically
venue,
because one of the characters was in a really weirdly hilarious pose.
I know anything Hajime
I just-
just said is true.
Okay, good.
Sorry, I'm only being impartial right now. And the story I just heard is clearly suspicious.
You're the worst! I hate you!
Hajime, if you're the only one who saw
Never
the
played
hanging
Nekopara
video
Volume
and
3.
the
I've never
first one
played
to
Volume
discover
2.
Ibuki's
I have no
body,
plans to continue ever playing the series.
lying
It's
as much as you
garbage.
want right now, right?
Hello, Red Two-Face.
Why would I lie?
Obviously. So you could make us ignore what might be an
Would I lie?
inconvenient truth to you.
Do you doubt me?
If you're not lying, I would like you to prove it.
He's the fucking worst.
Come on, try to prove it to me. Prove you're not the killer.
I want to fucking punch him. At this point, Nagito is just like a fucking plot device. Just to confuse everybody. Make your argument. Scrap of thick paper. Alright.
Hajime's testimony is clearly suspicious.
Bitch!
Hajime's testimony is a lie. And the fact that Ibuki hung herself.
That would also be a lie.
Oh, fuck.
I don't think I can deny that possibility. After all, Hajime is the only witness.
Why would Hajime lie?
Well, obviously, because he's the killer.
Did Hajime kill both of them?
This is bullshit.
The fact that the bodies were imitating the movie means it probably is Hajime's fault.
You jackass, I haven't even seen the movie.
Hajime's testimony is clearly suspicious.
If Hajime's testimony is a lie, then the fact that Ibuki hung herself.
That would also be a lie.
I don't think I can deny. After all, Hajime is the.
Why would Hajime lie?
Well, obviously, because he's the killer.
Did Hajime kill both of them?
The fact that the bodies were imitating the movie.
No, that's
Fuck your shit, Nagito!
I'm not the killer. I mean, there's no way I'd be able to imitate that movie.
Oh no, you get that fucking emoji trash out of here.
Of course you're not. I already knew
It's shit
that.
like that causes the emoji movie.
Before the incident, Hajime had never watched that movie. His invitation ticket is proof of that. Each person only
Just
receives
playing us all
one
like
ticket.
fucking
They're
fiddles.
marked with a
You're all
stamp that shows
idiots.
the date and time. Isn't
Why
that
does everybody
right,
let
Monokuma?
Nagito manipulate them? He's clearly a lying
no
jackass.
Which means there's no way Hajime, who never saw the movie, could commit murders that imitated it. Or did anyone tell him what happens in the movie? Of course no one did, right?
Hold on a sec. You're the one who brought this up in the first place.
Nagito, what are you doing?
Well, since we're opening with your witness testimony, I thought we should solidify the foundation.
Fuck you, dude.
It also provides a good warm-up.
What warm-up? This isn't a game, you know.
Don't get mad. I just think...
Shut up.
Waste of time. Well, I knew it would turn out like this anyway.
Now then, since
That
we
looked
know
really
Hajime's
real,
testimony is
but you knew it
reliable,
couldn't be true, didn't you?
let's move on to the arguments.
So this means Ibuki definitely climbed the stepladder all by herself, right?
Nope. We'll get there.
I'm positive.
Then that seals it. Ibuki committed suicide.
If Ibuki committed suicide, then who killed Hiyoko?
A murder coincidentally occurring in the same place as a suicide. Ain't possible, huh?
Like I said before, it's pretty clear what the problem with this case is. The killer murdered Hiyoko while Hajime was gone.
Wait for it.
So
We'll figure this shit out. I already know
establish who
everything
could
that's
have
gonna
possibly
happen.
done that.
Like, I remember
Then
this
let's
case
ask
more
Hajime,
vividly than the
how
others.
long would you say you were
Because I
away
fucking
from the
hate
music
Hiyoko.
video?
I couldn't have been gone for more than 10 minutes.
So they killed Hiyoko and taped her up within 10 minutes? There's no way that's possible.
No fucking way.
That's why the killer stalled for time by making the music venue a closed room.
What do you mean, a closed room?
The killer blocked the venue door from the inside to try and keep us from entering right away.
But then they kicked the door in.
However, that door is the only entrance to the music venue, right? If they
You know who it
blocked
is
the
that you're
door
not
from
gonna
the
spoil it?
inside,
Angela,
the killer
it's
would not have
fine.
been
We
able
all
to
know.
leave it.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. Which means, when we broke down the venue door, the killer was still inside.
They were?
If that's
Shut
the
up,
case,
Mikan.
The only suspicious people are those who don't have an alibi for that time.
Everybody
And
knows.
that's you two, Sonia and Kazuichi.
Oh shit. You are not dissing the
It's
princess.
gotta be us!
Princess waifu does
The
not
others
deserve
all
this.
have alibis. Chiaki, Mikan, Hajime, and I all broke down the venue door together. Gundam met up with Hajime at the motel.
Strong
right before
alibis.
that. And if Akane and Nagito were laid up in the hospital,
When is
the
Danganronpa
only
V3
person
coming
that
out?
leaves is
September.
one of you.
Oh my fucking god.
There's another person who doesn't have an
I'm
alibi.
barely gonna have any time to
You know,
play it when
Nico
September
Mori.
comes.
Me too.
Hey, why are you talking like, huh? You're kidding, right? You're not up to something weird, are you?
Oh shit.
Please stop making bad jokes.
Never.
Anyway, if the killer was hiding inside the venue, we should obviously doubt the people who don't have alibis.
What a wicked way of backing us into a wall. Is this his professional skill?
Well, I mean, he is Yakuza. But it's probably wrong. Is that really it? Alright, let's fucking do this.
The killer was still inside the music venue. By locking the door from the inside, they tried to keep us from getting in.
It seems they were trying to stall for time.
How did they lock the door? That door should not have had a lock.
The lock was on the floor in front of the door.
Are you talking about the broken drumstick?
You can use that as a bolt to lock the door. By doing that, the killer who was hiding inside waited
Achievement
till we
unlocked.
gathered
Blowing
together
through my screen. Nice.
and suddenly appeared.
So they looked like they had just rushed over.
I have seen this in serial crime dramas.
What do we have?
The killer was still inside the music venue. By locking the door from the inside, they tried to keep us from getting in.
It seems they were trying to stall for time.
How did they lock the door? That door should not have had a lock.
The lock was on the floor in front of the door.
Are you talking about the broken drumstick?
You can use that as a bolt to lock the door. By doing that, the killer who was hiding inside waited till we gathered together and suddenly appeared.
Okay, so that's not right.
The head just rushed over.
I have seen this in serial crime dramas.
The killer was still inside the music venue. By locking the door from the inside, they tried to keep us from getting in.
It seems they were trying.
How did they lock the door? That door should not have.
The lock was on the floor.
Are you talking about the broke?
You can use that as a by
Yeah, I
doing
get
that.
it. I'm
They didn't
trying,
tell me that,
man.
Suddenly,
So they look like
Shut
I've
the
seen this in
fuck
serial
up, all of
crime
you.
dramas.
Go back. Sweet
the killer was
Jesus.
still by locking the door from the inside.
There we fucking go. Suck it.
Wait a sec. There's also a possibility that the door was locked from the outside.
From the outside? How?
There was a semi-transparent glob stuck to the venue door. Maybe that's what they used.
Glow in the dark glue.
Semi-transparent glob. Like rubber, maybe?
Is probably glue. Really? This is a question? Oh, god damn it, another Junko. Great. There's a million of you.
Yeah,
He looks so devastated. He's like, glue?
it had a firm, gel-like chewiness. And I could smell workshop chemicals the moment I put it in my mouth.
Gross. Why'd you taste
Based on
it?
all that, I'm certain it was glue.
Rubber cement.
I didn't know glue was edible.
I believe it is not something one typically eats.
Maybe it's that, like, it's that super sticky putty stuff that Billy Mays sold back in the day.
Pouring it in the
I
gaps
miss
of the
him.
closed door. They must have sealed the venue door from the outside.
And thanks to that, a glob of glue was left where the door was stuck. Yep, it fits perfectly.
Fits like a glove.
If you just stick them together with glue, you'd be able to play.
Holy fuck, that's a lot of messages I got. Oh, for fuck's sake, Eastside, stop emailing me. I don't even fucking eat there.
What'd you say?
What?
First of all, didn't that drumstick we found seem really obvious?
Oh shit, she
Almost
right
unnaturally
though.
so? It was so obvious that it makes more sense to think the killer placed it as a diversion.
I really don't believe that she was that
Are
smart.
you saying the
Not gonna lie.
drumstick was a trap the killer set on purpose?
It's a trap.
Then I totally fell for that fucking trap.
Apologize to Miss Sonia.
He died from coke? Are you sure, or is that just another rumor?
Open your stomach this time.
Because when I was a kid, I heard a million rumors like that Bill Nye died while skydiving.
So, during the 10 minutes.
Also, there's another one of those rumors that, like, Steve from Blue's Clues died of a drug overdose, even though he shaved his head and became a musician.
And they also taped her up after killing her, right?
Even quick work has limits.
Oh, what unimaginable speed for a slowpoke like me.
You're being too
Couldn't
obvious.
have done it while Hajime was away from the venue. They must have done it earlier than that.
Oh shit.
But when Hajime got to the venue, only Ibuki's body was there, right?
Right.
And when you went back with everyone else, Hyoko's body was there too, right? But it's possible that the body was just revealed at that time. When Hyoko was
Favorite sport is
actually
Canadian
killed
curling? Really?
Just
It's really boring to
Of
play.
course,
I'll tell you
the
that
body
much.
wasn't revealed on its own. The killer did that too.
Yeah, Steve is still alive. He had a receding hairline, and then the day he left the show, he shaved his head, and then he joined a band.
Lighting at the music venue?
Seems like a good career,
That's
you
right,
know.
but just what is this scrap?
Better than the guy that replaced him. That guy was BS. He likes traps confirmed. Oh fuck, what? Oh no, not Hangman's Gambit. Played Canadian hockey. No, I played Canadian curling. It's different. Okay, it starts with a W, I think. No, but not that. Oh, there it is. It's wallpaper. Can a bitch get an A? Jesus. Fucking ow. Oh, fuck. That goes at the end. Fuck it. I like watching them scrub the ice. What?
Scrap. Isn't it part of the wallpaper in the storage room?
You do karate. I know karate.
In the music venue storage room, there should have been black wallpaper that's the same color as that scrap. There was also a tear along the edge of the wallpaper.
Oh shit.
If so,
bet you never saw that shit coming.
Overlay the scrap that was caught on the lighting, the tear in the wallpaper. See? It fits perfectly.
I see.
The reason people like sports is because they were indoctrinated as a child. I thought people like sports because, you know, they're exciting, you get an adrenaline rush. They're generally kind of fun. I mean, they are if you're not a fucking shut-in.
Nobody like me isn't important enough to answer that. But if you guys were exceptional enough to identify that scrap of paper, you can...
Okay, fuck off. Is it connected? Is it? Yeah. Are we doing logic dive? We're doing logic dive. We're doing logic dive. Fuck yeah. Okay. Fucking go. I fucking love logic dive. Too bad my depth perception is real horrible. Question 1. It was hidden, bitch. Whoa! Close fucking call there. I want a game that's just this. Yelling game run. It rips off a lot of games. There was a game that was just like riding down a water slide on Miniclip that was literally this game. Ah, shit. Oh, motherfucker, I got distracted. Fuck me. Whoop. Yeah. Alright. Well, I mean, way to give it away. Fuck yeah.
it's all coming together.
It's all coming together. Yeah. Fucking logic dive.
Got it. Yoko's body was hidden before we found it.
But it would have taken quite a
Nobody
long
ever knows
time
what the
to
hell
tape
Sarah's
up that
talking
hidden
about.
body.
Just absolute nonsense.
No, the body was already taped up and the killer hid it. along with the pillar using the wallpaper.
What? They hid
Hey, Jazzy Jupiter.
Yeah.
You
by
still
wrapping the
being
wallpaper around the pillar,
jazzy?
the killer was able to create a slightly larger pillar. So when I first discovered Ibuki's
Except it doesn't even look slightly different in size, I don't think.
However, because it was concealed within a slightly larger pillar, I didn't realize that at the time.
I think if you go back and review the footage, you'd find that it was the same size.
I mean, it makes sense that you'd notice Ibuki's body right away.
So they used the baton lighting on the ceiling to hang the wall.
Don't do drugs. Nobody do drugs. Just avoid it altogether. Otherwise you'll end up in jail like my cousin.
The wallpaper totally fits.
Then the reason the wallpaper was
He was only in jail for a little bit though. He's got anger management issues.
That's how they hid Hyoko's body, and then peeled off the wallpaper as soon as I left the music video.
It's not the same size, but if you go back in the game footage, I bet you anything it'll be the same size. Go look that shit up.
And because of that, a scrap was left on
I
the
swear.
The killer must have been in a hurry. Their plan took too long. Hajime could have walked
Yeah, my
in
cousin's
on
been out for a while. That was like half a year ago.
The trouble of hiding the body.
He went real nuts, got arrested for, I believe, indecent exposure.
The crime itself would be much
Kind of
easier
a freak
to
out.
solve since they don't have much to do while Hajime's gone. They just have to peel off that wallpaper and stash it in the storage room. It's not that big of a deal.
We need game theory and his phenomenal pixel measurements.
When was Hiyoko actually killed?
I hope he never, ever,
And on that note,
ever does the Danganronpa theory, because whatever he comes up with will be bullshit, and will completely destroy the idea of this being a ridiculous nonsense game that doesn't need to make any sense.
What is that?
Are you kidding me? You haven't seen my masterpiece? The Wizard
Hello,
of
Yashira.
2.5D?
Don't put my likeness in your movies without my permission.
It's my cousin, okay? Well, he'll live.
Who eats mothballs?
Whatever, karma comes back to bite him in the ass. He was a dick when he was a kid.
Just enjoy looking at them. I knew it. There are so many similarities. It must have been intentional.
Ibuki's death by hanging matches the Scarecrow's death
It was
from the
different the first time. Fucking fine. Great, I'm dumb. Is Monokuma Sans? No! Oh my god, I bet he'd find out, like, oh, it turns out Junko wasn't really the mastermind the whole time. It was really Makoto.
Not just that, but Hiyoko getting taped up after her death
That guy.
matches the lion's death.
He's always like, when he addressed all the controversy at the beginning of one of his videos, he was like, I don't actually believe that Ness is Sans, or that my theories are 100% correct, but the way he talks about them in his videos, he sounds so fucking smug that you can't really blame anyone for thinking that he does believe everything he's talking about.
The reason the killer imitated 2 of the murders from the movie was so he'd mix up the killing order.
Then Hiyoko was
Yeah, there
actually
is
killed
quite
before
literally
Ibuki?
no way that Mikan could have pulled it off, even with the time she did have.
Yeah, it's valid. The condition of Ibuki's body suggests that as well.
What do you mean? If you're going to cry and beg like that, then I guess I'll hear about the condition of Ibuki's body.
His catchphrase emphasizes that it's a theory. True, but his smugness emphasizes that he thinks he's correct. Yes, goodbye, Karga. Please don't come back.
I'm not even
Completely
crying.
gloss over Hiyoko.
I'll let you sob as much as you want later.
Yeah, where-
Just hurry up and tell me before I change my mind.
Like, that is a good point. If she had, like, slit Hyoko's throat, there would have been at least, like, blood that would have landed on her. Hey, he treats his theories like fact and then hides behind it's just a theory. And then anytime he does get a theory confirmed, he's like, I'm a genius. But to be honest, it is really rare that his theories get confirmed. I mean, he had a film theory episode where he theorized that the presidential election was like a reality show, and that Donald Trump wasn't gonna win because on reality shows the bad guys don't usually end up winning. Like, are you fucking kidding me?
What a jerk!
Oh, I see. You want me to explain it to you, right? Because you don't understand what I'm saying, right?
Whoa. Sassy.
Bigger jerk? Impossible!
Look, Ibuki died because she hanged herself, right? That means when she was still alive, her feet were touching the floor.
No, she didn't have a knife on her. It was just a key.
But it seems Ibuki was still standing when Hiyoko was killed. That would mean Hiyoko was killed before Ibuki.
How light. Your words are so light as the sylph's feather. Your opponent is out of your league. It is too absurd to try to perplex me so inadequately.
Man, he's
Gundam, I love you, but why you gotta be like this?
First and foremost, you claim Ibuki's feet were touching the floor when Hiyoko was killed. How can a low-class creature with no psychic abilities like you know something like that?
Because she was doing something that's only possible if her feet were on the floor.
Walking in blood.
It seems you suffer from a pathetic delusion.
Why you gotta be like this? It's not a Zelda timeline, it's a Zelda multiverse. But... well, yeah. Part of the Zelda timeline is what happens if you lose, right? Fucking whatever.
When Hiyoko died, Ibuki's feet were on the floor.
I am telling you to present your evidence.
Did you see her walking?
If her feet were on the floor, was there any sign she stepped on something?
Yes, there was, but I want to get these first. Ah, fuck.
Maybe her feet were on the floor. But she was like sitting or something. So instead, there'd be a mark on her ass.
Can you fucking not?
Weak, I say! It doesn't even pierce my heart.
Yes.
When Hiyoko died,
Blood on the souls.
Ibuki's feet were...
I am telling you to present your evidence.
Did you see her walking?
If her feet were on the floor, was there any sign she stepped on something?
Get the fuck out of my way!
I agree with that.
God.
Just as Sonia said, Ibuki stepped on something. That something was blood. There were faint bloodstains on the soles of her slippers.
So you're saying
That is not
that she
Ibuki's
opened the
fault,
door,
right? She suffered no
walked
extra
on the
injuries.
floor. Everybody walked the dinosaur. I don't... it doesn't work. I'm sorry, I just really wanted to say that.
Was a fatal slice on her neck. And she died almost instantly, right?
Use the slowdown feature. I don't know how to do that.
That means Ibuki was still standing when Hiyoko was mortally wounded. Which means Ibuki was still alive at the exact moment Hiyoko was killed.
Bravo.
Don't underestimate the power of the evil eye.
Gundam, I love you, but why are you like this?
Is that it? A shepherd dressed in his Sunday's finest still reeks of lamb, Hajime Hinata.
What does that mean? Oh, it's spacebar, okay.
Does that mean you have a rebuttal? That's a good line.
Oh my god, did you just pull a SpongeBob meme? Does that mean you have a rebuttal?
I show you how serious I am. This world might be destroyed, you know.
I know.
You're so frightened you can't even make a sound. It seems you've realized our difference in status.
God damn it.
However, the time for conviction starts now.
Gundam, please.
Entertain me to the fullest.
Likes to hear himself talk. I like to hear him talk too, but fucking really, motherfucker. Bring it, bitch. It's the smudge on the floor, isn't it? I don't fucking know. Whatever.
You're saying the blood on Ibuki's feet belongs? Ha! Impossible! Try to remember the crime scene. There was no blood. You can't step on blood that was...
Wait. Fuck, I missed it.
You're saying the blood on Ibuki... Ha! Impossible! Try to remember the crime scene. There was no blood on the floor.
Why isn't it doing the thing?
Never there. Just about to see a nice nightmare.
As long as Ibuki's body has no open wounds, there's no doubt that that blood is Hyoko's.
Hyoko was taped to the pillar, but it's possible that the pillar still had blood on it. However, you cannot step on the... You should feel it's been nearly 3 years since I've had to use 60% of my power.
How the fuck?
Damn it!
Okay, I'm fucking up here.
You're saying the blood on Ibuki's feet. Ha! Impossible! Try to remember the crime scene. There was no blood on the floor.
Bitch! Enough.
That's not it. The reason there was no blood on the floor is because the killer wiped it away afterward.
There was no blood on the floor. Everybody walked the dinosaur. God. Gundam can never be as bad as MatPat.
I do.
Yeah. He's way hotter than MatPat. Good thing we got a photo of that.
Tried to hide Hyoko's body. They probably cleaned the blood at the same time, but Ibuki must have already stepped in it, and the killer probably didn't even realize it.
The reason they wiped off the blood on the floor was so we'd mix up the order of the murders, right? Even if they're able to hide Hyoko's body, it'd be bad if her blood was left out in the open.
Plus, Ibuki's body was left
Shut
out
up.
in the open.
I'm sure by the time this happened, they're all 18.
Hyoko's body was probably wrapped in duct tape to stop her bleeding. Actually, the bleeding will stop once the heart stops beating, so I don't think they had to go that far.
Aside from Nikon, none of us were aware of that fact, so the killer probably did not know it either.
Maybe that meteor was running inside the music venue so it would screw with Nikon's autopsy?
We knew that.
That's right! I didn't know the time of death because of the heater!
And because you're a lying bitch.
If the time of death wasn't mentioned in the Monokuma file just to keep concrete evidence from us.
Yep. Since we have all this evidence, there's no one else.
Fine, you can find it creepy.
Right?
It doesn't matter. They're not fucking real. I know what real high schoolers are like. I don't want to fuck real ones.
It appears that it is wiser to retreat for now.
Good night, Yashira.
But regardless of good or evil, there's no deceit in upholding one's convictions.
How much hair gel do you think he uses every day?
Now then, let us resume our debate.
Wait a sec. There's something I want to run by Monokuma first.
Shut up, Nagito.
Huh? Again? Didn't something like this happen last time too?
Hey, if the victim actually committed suicide, what are we supposed to do?
The same as always. You have to vote for who the killer is. Think about it. A suicide means you've killed the most important existence of all, yourself.
I think you're really overvaluing my existence.
Unfortunately, that means there's no Blacken to punish, but
Sarah's probably naturally stiff.
Punish Monami.
Sounds dirty.
Nagito? What do you mean? If the victim actually committed suicide?
Well, I mean, I understand Hyoko's death, but I'm wondering if Ibuki was really murdered.
Well, I'm just thinking, because Gundam clearly uses a lot of hair gel, but Nagito, he's got bedhead constantly.
Due to a guilty conscience, right?
Like, I've had hair like that before. It's rough.
Then she never would have killed her to begin with.
She was afflicted by the despair disease, remember? That means anything can happen.
But if Ibuki's the killer, she wouldn't have been able to falsify the sequence of the murders, right?
Someone commits suicide and someone else kills a student. Can you vote for both of them? No, but the game's basically set up in such a way that it will never turn out that there's two killers. Because otherwise, like, it would get way too confusing.
After Hajime saw the hanged body, the sudden appearance of Hyoko's body soon after means the killer had to be alive at that time.
Goodbye, nurse. She's not dead yet.
When Hajime first discovered Ibuki, she was just pretending to be dead.
You still got the lie disease? Because that's
She
bullshit.
waited until Hajime left. That's when she could have made her move and mess with the crime scene.
Are you shitting me? She was hanging.
She hanged herself. Remember? There's no fucking way she could have faked that.
Or the harness could have malfunctioned and then she died. I don't know. All I'm thinking back is to that shitty horror movie, The Gallows. Does anybody remember that? I didn't watch it, but I watched other people talk about it. I was gonna do a spoiling everything, but I just decided not to because it looked like trash. Like, not even worth my money.
Someone killed those two.
And I fucking watched Phoenix Forgotten.
Now I'm free to search for the killer.
What the heck?
There's still one more issue on my mind. If Ibuki didn't commit suicide, then just what was that video Hajime saw? According to that video you saw, Ibuki was by herself when she climbed the stepladder, right?
Oh shit, was somebody posting spoilers?
Someone
Okay,
forced her to
I'm
do
not
it?
looking because I don't want to know who it is, but whoever it is, stop it or I'll fucking kill you.
Perhaps they used hypnotism or something?
I don't know anything about that.
Don't say it all proud.
Two killers exist in a chapter, you have to choose the first killer.
Aside,
Yakta!
it seems obvious that the
Are you
killer
fucking
did
spoiling?
something.
Stop it!
So maybe we should figure out who was able to do whatever that was.
So, an alibi. Then our plan is to destroy the weakest alibi. Since Hajime has seen the video, it is clear what time the crime took place.
But just to be sure, that surveillance camera doesn't have a record function, right?
It's a cheap-ass surveillance camera, you know? There's no way it'd have some kind of sweet recording feature.
Huh. Yeah, so advanced. Recording.
The video Hajime saw
Hold up, I got an email.
actually live?
What time did Hajime see that video?
Oh fuck, a comment.
At the hospital, right before Monokuma's morning
Oh great, for the DSQ review.
and I saw the body at the music.
Okay, that's a reference I don't understand. Delete.
So Ibuki hanged herself right before Monokuma's announcement. And since we established that Kyoko was killed before Ibuki, that means the time that the murders occurred was before and during the announcement.
Then we just have to find the person who doesn't have an alibi during that time?
Now then, I shall issue my decree. Let Operation Destroy the Weakest Alibi commence.
But you don't have an alibi. Okay.
We can exclude the sick people like me and Akane, right?
And what about the others?
Right before the morning announcement, I was totally sleeping in my motel room.
I think everyone at the motel was doing that.
So everyone who stayed at the motel doesn't have an alibi.
What about you guys?
I was where I was supposed to be, my own cottage.
That's not an alibi.
Aside from those afflicted by the disease, if nobody has an alibi, then Operation Destroy the Weakest Alibi has failed.
We can exclude the sick people like me and Akane, right?
I don't.
What about the others?
Right before the morning announcement, I was totally sleeping in my motel room.
Radical sandwich anarchy, Pop-Tarts or sandwiches. I've seen that chart.
So everyone who stayed at the motel doesn't have an alibi.
What about you guys?
I was where I was supposed to be, my own cottage.
That's not an alibi.
Aside from those afflicted by the disease, if nobody has an alibi, then Operation Destroy the Weakest Alibi has failed.
We can exclude the sick people like me and Akane, right?
Nah, they
What
got
about
that.
the others?
Right before the morning announcement, I was totally sleeping in my motel room.
I think everyone at the motel was doing that.
So everyone who stayed at the motel doesn't have an alibi.
What about you guys?
I was where I was supposed to be, my own cottage.
That's not an alibi.
Aside from those afflicted by the disease, if nobody has an alibi, then Operation Destroy the Weakest Alibi has failed.
Fuck, man, I need to think about this. Person who doesn't have an alibi for that time.
We can
Right.
exclude the sick people like me and Akane, right?
And what about the others?
Mikon and Hajime have alibis. Yeah, they
Before the morning
do.
announcement, I was totally sleeping in my motel room.
I think everyone at the motel was doing that.
So everyone who stayed
fuck
at the
me.
motel doesn't have an alibi.
So it'd be
about you
Mikon's
guys?
account?
I was where I was supposed to be, my own cottage.
That's not an alibi.
Aside from those afflicted by the disease, if nobody has an alibi,
No, that's wrong.
Holy shit, I was right. Ah, that was weak though. Anyway.
Hold on. Not all of us are missing an alibi. In fact, Mikon and I both have alibis.
you two have alibis?
Up until I saw that hanging video, Mikon and I were actually together for a
How
while.
can one tell the difference between real boobs and fake boobs? Why do you even care? And also, the answer is symmetry. Fake boobs are the same size. Real boobs, they're different.
We even woke up together that morning.
Hey, what kind of situation is that?
Shut up, Soda.
I accidentally fell asleep on top of Hajime. Too much info.
Yeah, TMI.
Yeah, it's not like that. She just came to tell me Nagato's condition had improved.
And we went to the hospital together afterward. So we were together until right before the announcement.
I get it. You guys have alibis.
If that's the case, the killer must be someone else.
It's better if we think about it
In
like that.
Japanese, Chucky says, I'm done.
The killer decided to falsify the murder sequence to hide the actual time of the crime anyway.
So it's inevitable that an alibi for both before and during the morning announcement would be very important.
It feels like Operation Destroy the Weakest Alibi has backed us into a corner instead.
God damn it.
But committing an imitation murder, is that really all it was? Faking the time the crime occurred by falsifying the murder sequence? hiding their alibi in the process.
God, I fucking hate you now, you do.
Was that the only reason the killer made both bodies imitate the movie?
Are you saying there was another reason?
I feel really bad for confusing you guys so much, but that's how I feel. I think the killer had a completely different reason for falsifying the murder sequence.
They were interrupted. Oh, intermission already. Alright, we're making good time.
Hiya!
Stop it!
Oh, fucking Christ. Now there's 2 Junkos in the chat. This is too much. Junko. More like Junko. Okay, this is fucking boring. Anyway. Anyway. Do you wish to overwrite? Class trial reopen. Resume.
I'm Monami. Once again, I've been put in such an unreal...
I love this song, but please shut up.
Huh. It suddenly got quiet in here. Did I confuse you? If so, I wish I could die from self-loathing.
Just do it now.
This again.
If that's the case, it would have been just dandy if they had gone ahead and killed me too. If that happened, the imitation would have been perfect. So why
I don't like
didn't they do
Monami.
that?
I like Usami though.
Well, it's against the rules to kill
She looks
3
super
people
ugly
in the
with her
first
makeover.
place.
Like, please.
That rule is too harsh. I couldn't get killed because of that.
Seriously, just shut up already! Shut up forever!
Bravo.
But I'm thinking about it again, and he's totally right. It feels incomplete.
Because they didn't kill 3 people like the movie did? That's only because of Monokuma's rule.
It's not just that. Come on, try to remember the content of the movie. About the lion that got killed second.
That's the one Hiyoko's body was imitating, right?
But not really.
Even though we're calling it an imitation, the lion was actually pinned by arrows, right?
That would have been way cooler to see.
But Hiyoko's body was suspended by common household duct tape.
Hajime's Mahiru. Really?
Maybe they just used a common substitute because it was too difficult to imitate.
That does sound like a rare pair.
Well, that's probably
Sony
it,
X
but
Gundam.
that attitude is what makes this feel incomplete.
Meh.
If falsifying the murder sequence
I
was
mean,
the killer's plan
this
to
game doesn't exactly have an Ishimondo, but I'll take Sonya and Gundam. Why not?
But if we never realized it was a half-assed imitation, their entire plan would have been completely useless.
What are you trying to say? Are you saying the imitation wasn't planned?
That's what he's saying, Gundam. Why you like this?
Hiyoko's murder wasn't.
Echo X Mekon. That is a rare pair.
I understand that imitation wasn't enough, but aren't you making a bunch of assumptions?
Bitch, who did this?
There are also other strange details.
Strange details? Like what?
Like, for example, why did Hiyoko go to the music venue?
We know that. We know
So,
that.
you're saying the truth behind Hyoko's murder is hidden?
But we know why she
I have
went
no
there.
freaking clue what you're trying to say.
I know why she went there.
This is getting quite
Rare pair is
interesting.
Peko and
Like
Ibuki.
for
Okay,
days
there
of
is zero
destruction
fan art of that.
up.
Chihiro X Mondo. Is that really a rare pair, though? I mean, I've seen murder victim pairings before. They're not all that rare. What I have seen, though, just through a cursory glance of the tags on Tumblr, is like an OT3 of Chihiro, Mondo, and Ishimaru. Kinda weird, but whatever. What trial am I on? Trial number 3. I mean, it says case 3 right there. Rare pair. Hyoko X Sonia. Oh yeah, that's a rare pair. I don't fucking... Oh my god, there's so fucking many of them.
Why did Hyoko go to the music venue? There's no way we'd know that!
Maybe the killer summoned her.
No.
If that's not it, maybe she got abducted by the killer.
No.
No, maybe. She went of her own free will.
Yeah, we know that.
She was guided by the will of causality.
Come on. Hold on, let me hear your explanation for this. There's a secret scene where they're walking around to meet Hajime, and Ibuki goes, "We were holding hands," and Peko blushes and looks away. Alright, I kinda get that. Might have literally confessed to Hinata in a drama CD. Oh my god, we're bringing drama CDs into it? We'll be here all day. But we all know that Hajime doesn't share his feelings, so it ain't canon. We were having this argument earlier, too. You ship Kamaida X Chiaki? He's the reason whatever, I don't care. You ship what you want. Hajime X Mikan is canon actually in the island mode. Nothing in the island mode is canon. Like, you can end up with anybody in that mode.
Why did Hyoko go to the music venue? There's no way we'd know that!
Maybe the killer summoned her.
If that's not it,
Okay, no, seriously, what is the answer here?
No, maybe. She went of her own free will.
Well, she did, but I don't...
She
What's...
was guided by the will of causality.
Why...
Why did Hyoko
It's not that.
go to the music venue?
I fucking guess. It could be this.
Maybe the killer...
If that's it, maybe she got a...
No, maybe. She went of her own free will.
I agree with that.
There we go. Okay, that was random.
It's just as Sonia said. She went to the music venue of her own free will.
Alright, you can only be friends with Peko because she's in love with Fuyuhiko. Peko x Fuyuhiko would be canon if they had just, like, nutted up and confessed their feelings to each other, but they didn't. And now Peko's dead. But wait, she's not, because anime fuckery. So I guess we can assume after the end of Danganronpa 3, they got together? Fuck it.
If no one called for her, then why did she go?
Hyoko locked herself in her room because she was being overly cautious of the despair disease, you know? I don't think a person like that would leave their room just because someone called for them.
there's no way she got abducted?
Hyoko locked the room she was staying in before she went out.
If she was forcibly taken from her room, there's no way she would have had time to lock it.
The killer could have locked her door, right? Just to hide the fact Hyoko got abducted.
Then they couldn't have hidden her room key that deep in her kimono.
You don't consider Danganronpa 3 canon? But why? That means all the characters in this game, except Chiaki, get to live.
Otherwise, there's no point in messing with the crime scene if nobody finds the key. At the time, you were the one who actually took out the key, right? Then something like that.
I won't move.
Bitch, what? Really? Really, bitch? We fucking doing
You
this?
saying my gut was wrong? This is my first and last highlight of the day. Why won't you just let me shine already?
No, that's not the issue.
Shut up! Enough with your fancy talk. I'll shut you up right now.
Hold up. I don't... What is that from? Yeah, that's not bringing anything up. What were you trying to link to, Allie? I don't fucking know, whatever. Let's figure this shit out.
Hiyoko was locked inside her room, right? She definitely got abducted.
The killer forced their way into Hiyoko's room.
Forcibly abducted her.
The girl is so small and weak.
And that's why the killer targeted her.
That is not what happened. Why am I not... Bitch! Motherfucker.
Hiyoko was locked inside her room. She definitely got abducted or something.
The killer forced their way into Hiyoko's room.
Forcibly abducted her.
The girl is so small and weak looking.
And that's why the killer targeted her.
But Hiyoko's room was locked. The key was deep inside her kimono, remember? It's more likely that Hiyoko locked the door herself.
The killer was the one who locked the door. So what if the key was in her kimono? Maybe the killer just put it there later.
Bitch, that is not what
There's no
happened.
reason for the killer to put the key in Hiyoko's kimono. The killer probably didn't realize she even had the key.
Hold on. Try remembering Hiyoko's body. Her kimono.
There's only one reason her kimono would be that messed up.
She fought the... That's the proof she was abducted, right? My gut is totally right after all. Hold on. Try remembering Hiyoko's body. Her kimono was all messed up.
No, that's not it.
Crap!
I've got it.
Hold on. Try remembering Hiyoko's body. Her kimono.
There's only one reason her kimono would be that messed up.
She fought the killer.
Bullshit.
Allow me to cut through those words! The reason Hiyoko's kimono was messed up was
They had a whole
because she
cast
was
of
able to
amazing
properly
characters
wear
and
it.
they didn't even focus on any of them. The reason why that should have been a video game instead, right? Because, like, in a game that's as long as this, you have more time to flesh out characters.
Yeah, it's also the reason why she decided to go out on her own.
Hiyoko seemed to be really struggling with wearing her kimono. I believe that was
Comes
one
off
of
more
the
like
reasons she
Danganronpa
locked herself
if.
in her room.
Oh, yeah.
That is why I informed her. I told her that there was a full-length mirror at the music venue, and I suggested that she
I
use
assume
it.
that y'all are watching people playing these games for the reactions, but you're not gonna get that here, because I've already seen all this. Why are we talking about ships? Because we always end up here, and why not? Like, I'm a professional shipper, so it only makes sense.
I get it. I lost. Boil me, burn me, take off my clothes. Do whatever you want to me.
Don't take off her
Now's
clothes.
your chance. Make her admit defeat.
Gross.
Then,
You're the worst, Soda.
The killer probably couldn't have assumed that Hiyoko would go to the music venue.
You know, Fuyuhiko could have the tsundere scared out of him. You can't scare the pervert out of Soda. You know what might have done that? If Sonia had died, he might have just become like a shell of his former self, and then he probably would have died, because that's what happened with Ishimara, but whatever. I'm going to play V3. V3 comes out in English in September. We've discussed this.
She provided Hiyoko with that information.
And also,
Though I
don't
knew
post
she would
V3
go there,
spoilers.
there is no way I
Anybody.
could have predicted when she would arrive.
Don't go doubting Miss Sonia, you cretin. I'll put you and your hamster 6 feet under.
Bitch.
Kazuichi, it seems you have quite the fashion sense. Do you want me to incinerate your clothes? Perhaps I could do that while you're wearing them.
A little bit forward.
Please stop! For his sake!
Huh? What do you mean, for my sake?
Of course. I've already overlooked no less than 10 opportunities to kill you.
Now is not the time to be a Chunibyo when people's lives are actually on the line.
Even if the killer couldn't predict it, why did Hiyoko get killed in the music venue?
Negami is pure.
The
What
only thing
ship
I
is
can
that?
think of is, it was an unfortunate coincidence.
Coincidence?
When she went to the venue by herself,
Jeez, the killer is
she
fucking
just unlucky and
ripped.
walked in on the crime scene.
She was killed so there wouldn't be any loose ends?
Well, I mean, that's how you do it in Yandere Simulator.
When the killer
Naegi
was
X
put down to
Togami.
Ibuki, the killer most likely had already placed the hit
Of
bag over her
course.
head. And without
I'm sorry, I
hesitation,
just fucking hate Byakuya. I couldn't ship that. Has no one ever noticed how Soda's teeth are really fucking sharp? Well, I mean, no one ever mentions it about Rin and Free, so...
because the killer used that coincidence for their crime, it made this case even
Yeah, I don't think
trickier.
Mikon is that buff.
That's the reason they imitated the movie to falsify the murder sequence.
Which means that low-down scoundrel didn't plan on committing imitation murders at
Yeah, I do
first.
hate Byakuya. He's a dick throughout the whole game.
They've been cunning this far. There's no way they'd kill Ibuki without a plan.
Byakuya is a pure man. He's an asshole, okay? He spent most of his time referring to a situation where a bunch of school children get murdered as a game. He's just a fucking asshole. Like, even when he's trying not to be an asshole, he's still an asshole.
Do you have any ideas?
Source, Byakuya or Nagito? Nagito, because Nagito is like an active attempted murderer. Byakuya is just a dick. Yeah, he messed with Chihiro's corpse to make it look like she was murdered by someone else. Or he, sorry. He's a hot dick. He's still an asshole. He was like, if it had gotten to the point where everybody really thought that Toko was the one that murdered Chihiro, I would have revealed the whole thing and just told them the truth. If he had done that, then everybody would have thought that he was the murderer. He's such a fucking dumbass.
Hey Nagito, any ideas?
Hey,
Like-
how long are you gonna stay quiet?
He had no investment in, like, trying to make the murder look different to, like, protect himself. He just did it to make the trial look more interesting. He's a fucking dickbag.
Oh, am I allowed to speak? I'm so happy I'm getting goosebumps. Everyone actually needs help from scum like me.
God, you're the worst.
So what do you think?
I was thinking about it while I had my mouth shut. But now I'm finally
Yeah,
able to come to a
Fuyuhiko got the
conclusion.
tsundere scared out of him.
Ibuki definitely didn't commit suicide.
Huh? What are you talking about?
I thought there might be a possibility that she faked her death and tampered with the crime scene.
Yeah, I saw Danganronpa abridged. I really wish Valero had finished it, though.
Blood on Ibuki's slippers. So if she
But no, he
faked
had to
her
move
death
on to
and walked
Danganronpa
around the
3,
music
because that was the
venue
newer
tampering with the
one.
crime scene, there'd be bloody footprints left in various places throughout the venue. So that's why I think there's no way she
You know what I
faked her
miss?
death.
I really miss
There's
Nun
no way
Piece.
Ibuki
I really
committed
wish Purple
suicide.
Eyes would bring that back.
You know, we already finished talking about that a while ago.
Really? That's annoying. I guess I should just awkwardly laugh.
Are you freaking kidding me? There's no limit to how useless you can be.
Smash or pass Miku? You're talking Hatsune Miku. I would smash just for the street cred. I went to Miku Expo in Toronto. It was fucking tight.
This is strange. What's strange?
Shut up, you did this. Yeah, think about it. Has there ever been an abridged series that has finished? Think about it. Have you ever heard of an abridged series that finished the series it was abridging? I don't think there's a single one. Except for, like one-shot, OVA abridgments. Other than that, even short 12-episode series, they can't make it through to the end. They never do. Nope, Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged is still going on. It's not finished. Granted, I believe that Little Kuribo will finish it eventually, unless he dies or something. God forbid. But, none of them have ever finished abridging a show. Smash or pass, Ren and Len? Pass. Too young. What were we doing? Right there. What? Fuck, I wasn't paying attention. Yeah, she would've left footprints. The stepladder, I guess?
I can prove it with this.
Yeah, thanks. What does abridged mean? Well, it usually means to, shorten something or, make it easier to understand in terms of books. But when we say abridged as in, TV shows, it means a fan of the show taking the show and, shortening it and, making it somewhat comedic and redubbing voices with their own voice actors to make it into something different and funnier. And it was all started by Little Kuribo, but for some reason Team 4-Star gets all the fucking credit. Just because they're abridging a series that's more popular than Yu-Gi-Oh!
Completely clean. No footprints or bloodstains at all.
Did you notice such a small detail?
Blue Exorcist finished? Okay, good. That's one. Or two, I guess. Because SAO finished. I don't know. I tried watching that series, I tried watching the abridged series. I couldn't get into it, just... Sword Art Online is fucking boring. I mean, they're trapped in a video game and they die. Whatever. These guys are trapped in a video game and they die. It's way more interesting. Fuck you, bitch, you did this.
Something funny about that video.
I see. So there was some kind of trick arranged in that video.
I wish to God that Danganronpa Bridge had finished.
Since he's the only one who saw that video.
It would have been so funny. Why do people have gay ships of characters that aren't gay? I don't know, people have straight ships of characters that aren't straight. People have Yuri ships of characters that aren't lesbians. But then again, if they never outright say it in the show that the person is gay or straight, then you kind of make up anything you want. If they don't say it out loud, then it's not confirmed. It's like people getting really fucking angry in Steven Universe fandom because some people ship Pearl. Hello, AJ. Some people ship Pearl with the mayor, and people get really fucking infuriated over that because they claim she has to be a lesbian because she was interested in rose quartz, even though no one ever said she was a lesbian, and it's perfectly possible that she could be bi. The only reason they hate the ship is because it's canon that Pearl thinks the mayor is creepy.
Hajime, I leave it in your hands.
I just really wanted to vent about that. Like, I think it's hilarious. They're so fucking angry over the thought that Pearl might be interested in a guy. The crystal gems don't have genders. Technically, but they're all referred to as she. The gems are monogendered, but they're all called her, just to make it easier, I guess. Don't go to the Haikyuu fandom. Oh, Ship Wars? Yeah. Dude, for real? I was never in, like... Speaking of Ship Wars, the ending of the Naruto manga, like, I caught up with the series in, like, the last 50 chapters of it, and the fucking seething rage of the fandom when Naruto didn't end up with Sasuke in the end, which, of course, he fucking wasn't going to, obviously. Just the anger over it. You could feel it from, like, a mile away. There's no blood on the step stool.
That's right, I remember now. There was definitely something strange
I have
about
to get
that
used to
video.
every possible crack ship. My favorite Steven Universe crack ship, like, I don't even ship it, but I find it hilarious, is Greg x Jasper. That's hilarious.
That step ladder weren't dirty, but on one side, there was a bloodstain, right on the left side of the step ladder.
Yeah. Narusaku fans, oh my fucking god. They were mad too, even though it was so obvious that Sakura was never interested in him, she was always into Sasuke, and of course, Naruto was eventually gonna end up with the girl who actually has a crush on him. I mean, it was so fucking obvious. There's 75 billion poly ships in Haikyuu. I've never been into OT3s. Like, I can understand why people would just be like, I don't want to pick between my ships between these three characters. Let's just put them all together. I understand it, but I don't like OT3s at all.
However, that contradicts the video I saw at the hospital.
Greg X Anybody is hilarious. It really is. Greg X Pearl, just so much salt. Like, I can imagine, like, any Pearl fan seeing that ship would just be salty as fuck. You send me fan art? Yes, you can. You can either send it to me over Twitter or over email, whichever you prefer. Mother is in a poly relationship, so you have a special attachment to them. I understand, but for me, I can't really relate to them. I could never really get into that sort of thing. Carlos, don't be a dick.
Even so, the fact is the stepladder had blood on it as
It's a masterpiece. I'll fucking bet it is. Don't send me that.
But the stepladder in the video was completely bloodless.
And there's no way the video was recorded in advance.
There's a huge OTP in B3. I'll take your word for it. Don't say any more about it.
It's possible
possible those two stepladders were completely different.
Don't send it, Carlos. I don't want it.
Are you saying there were 2 step ladders?
Oh my god. 2 step ladders. I mean, it's not like they sell a billion of them at Home Depot.
Stepladder in the music venue.
Then one of the stepladders was somewhere other than the music venue.
What do you mean?
You're suggesting that the stepladder in the
OTP
video
means
is
one
the
true
only
pairing,
thing
although
Am I
it's kind of a useless term because there's never just one. Steven could have any gem he wanted. Gross, he's like 14, please.
That's amazing, Chiaki. All that gaming has given you incredible deduction skills.
She's played a lot of
Is it
Professor
okay to
Layton, I'm
say
guessing.
What are you two talking about?
You know what one of my favorite, like, fandom memes is? There's, like, a circle made up of all the characters. Like, you make a circle out of, like, the pictures of all the characters, and then you draw lines in various colors from one character to another based on what you ship about them, or, like, your no TP. Who do I want in real life or fiction to fuck? I can't give that away. I mean, if I'm gonna be honest, I can't really think of anybody in real life that I really would want to fuck. Aw, no. Fucking goddamn it, Hangman's Gambit again. God damn it. What were we doing? No, that's not it. It's filming location. All right. Ah, damn it. Sweet Jesus.
I got it.
That's right. Besides the stepladder, the filming location must have been different too.
What do you mean?
Sweet Jesus.
The video I saw was not filmed at the music venue. It
Sorry, I
was
missed that a
filmed
lot in the
somewhere
chat. What are we talking about now?
But the hospital monitor's supposed to
Why are we
display footage
wheezing?
captured by the music venue camera, you know?
Then, there's a possibility that the killer also tampered with the surveillance camera unit.
Finally, a mini game that actually fucking matters. Whoa! Holy fuck. Ah, my depth perception is terrible. Both. Ah, damn it! That wasn't it. It was just the camera. I'm dumb. I'm sorry. Oh no! Fuck! I wasn't paying attention. God damn it. Okay, I really need to focus on this. Oh my god. Ah, fuck! I fucking fell off. What? How? Shut the fuck up, game. That is not possible. Damn it. Why is this happening? I used to be fucking good at this game. Sweet Jesus, next question. There's the music venue, right? Oh my fucking god. Whoa! Shit, man! I'm really getting screwed over here. Oh my god, get it over with. Music venue surveillance camera unit. They took it with them. Oh, sweet Jesus.
It's all coming together.
That's it. The killer just brought the camera from the music venue. With it, they made me think it was a live feed from the venue, when it was actually from somewhere else.
Then only the monitor was left in the music venue?
Yes, at least when I first discovered Ibuki's body. But when Hyoko's body appeared, the killer probably put the camera back too.
That means you should have realized that from the start and made this easier on all of us.
Hajime, stop trying to collect the chaos
We did
emeralds.
discover the body. I doubt his attention was focused on the camera.
That's true, but in order to hide that the camera was missing, the killer did one more thing to the river.
Hyoko, get out of here. Destroy it. I see.
The killer smashed the monitor to pieces, destroying it. As long as it was in pieces, you wouldn't be able to tell if the camera was actually there or not.
Oh
My
shit.
attention was so focused on the body that even I couldn't have noticed something like that.
And the moment Hajime left the music venue, the killer put back the camera they took.
And they destroyed it and left that in pieces as well.
It's easy to say it was filmed somewhere else, but the surveillance camera's connection wasn't that strong.
Despite Kazuichi's desperate repair efforts, it seems it could not transmit from the hospital to the motel.
The fact that it was able to connect between the hospital and the music venue is amazing enough.
I know where it is. Again? Again, Hangman's fucking gambit? Oh my god, where the fuck is the O? Oh my god, can somebody give a bitch a fucking O? We needed 2 people to die for chapter 3. There always has to be 2 deaths in at least one chapter.
It was filmed at the hospital.
What game would you want to replace Hangman's Gambit with then? I don't know, fucking anything.
Conference room? But the hospital and the music venue look completely different.
Who's going to die was Kuzurio.
Exactly why
But
the killer did something to make
come on, killing him after he got that badass eye patch? You can't do that. Yeah, what weapon did Mikon kill Hyoko with? Oh shit, we're back at this again. Which Danganronpa game is my favorite? This one. The first one was a little bit unpolished.
And the music venue looked the same.
Allie Valley. Allie, I am reading your messages.
Did the conference room look like the music venue? Or did the music venue look like the conference room?
Or did they make some kind of set?
They might have tampered with the camera.
Not that.
I still can't believe you mixed up the filming locations. Hajime, you're pretty stupid.
There's no way the conference room and the music venue look the same.
Which place resembled the other? Did the conference room look like the music venue? Damn it!
Oh, come on!
There's no way the conference room and the music venue.
Which place was it? Did the conference room look, or did the music venue look like the?
Or did they make some kind of set?
Damn it!
What the fuck is happening?
Conference room and the music venue look the same.
Which place resembled the other? Did the conference room look like the music venue? Or did the music venue look like the conference room?
Or did they make some kind of set?
They might have tampered with the camera.
It isn't the black curtain.
I still can't believe you mixed up the filming locations. Hajime, you're pretty stupid.
Yeah, just don't talk about V3 at all. It isn't the black curtain, then what is it?
There's no way the conference room and the music venue look the same.
Which place resembled the other? Did the conference room look like the music venue? Or
It
did
made the music
look like
venue
the conference room?
look like the conference room. Are you fucking kidding me?
They might have tampered.
I still can't believe Hajime, you're pretty stupid.
Fuck you, lady.
There's no way the and the music venue.
Which place resembled the other? Did the conference room look like the music venue? Or did the music venue look like the conference room?
That must be it.
Fucking Christ. This is bullshit.
What the killer did was... make the music venue, the crime scene, look like the conference room. They did that by using the black curtain hanging at the back of the stage.
AK6.
From what I remember, there used to be a really flashy curtain, but after the incident, it somehow became a plain black curtain that didn't seem to be the right size.
That's right! It's so half-assed, just like Monami.
Oh yeah? Well...
That curtain was hung so the music venue would look like a
This
conference
fucking
room?
chair. We're really getting delayed here. We should pick up the pace.
Even though the curtain in the conference room doesn't stand out, it is a black light-blocking curtain that's long enough to reach the floor.
I see. The conference room. Indeed, the floor of that room is... the same color as the music venue stage. So the killer chose the conference room
Spike
because
tunes
they
off.
realized
Allie's
the
boobs
floor
weren't big enough.
matched.
Akane will fix our mistake. Yeah.
Matching floors, matching curtains. I guess it makes sense you'd mistake the two.
But that's not all. There should be something else the killer did to tamper with the evidence. Probably.
Candle?
I can prove it with this.
Yeah.
You're referring to the candle in the music video, right? In the video I saw, a candle was used for lighting. If you think about it, it's pretty strange. The music venue has good lighting, so there's no reason to even use candlelight.
But wouldn't they have done it to make it feel creepier?
That might have been another reason, but... the main reason was probably to tamper with evidence. The lighting in the
Yeah, they left out
conference
her
room,
murder
the music
weapon, what
venue
she
was
used
so
to clean
dim,
the blood.
they
I
couldn't be
mean,
used during filming.
there's no incinerator in this game, is there?
That's why the killer used a candle as film lighting instead.
Which means... are you saying the candle in the music venue wasn't actually used?
That candle was
Wouldn't you
lightly
notice?
placed just to make me think it was the same candle that was used in the
I
video.
mean, if it's not melted at all, then... whatever.
With candlelight, you can't see things in that much detail. Maybe they were going for that effect. With that cheap-ass camera, it won't capture much in a dark area.
As long as this all matches up, it should be no problem to say this is decided. The video I saw wasn't filmed at the music venue. It was actually filmed at the hospital conference room.
If I'd found proof that evidence in the conference room was altered, we would have reached
You
an
don't get to
answer
explore
sooner.
Mikan's cabin, which I guess makes sense because she wasn't a suspect, but come
But
on.
it appears the killer already covered that up, so I didn't find anything when I went there.
But there's no mistake. That's the only place within the connection range of the surveillance camera.
The motel would have been too far, and the interior design of the movie theater is too distinctive.
But this must be a surprising turn of events for Hajime.
40,000 plus ships can be made from the cast of Danganronpa 1 and 2. Keep in mind some of these ships are between 3 people. Yeah.
The incident isn't happening at the scene of a crime. It's occurring in the
OT4s
conference
are
room.
extremely rare.
If Ibuki's hanging video was filmed at the hospital's conference room, then was Ibuki killed at the conference room too?
No, that's not possible. Right after Hajime saw that video, he discovered Ibuki's body at the music venue.
I see!
Yeah.
The person wearing the hint bag in that video wasn't Ibuki. It was the killer pretending to be Ibuki. The
So
killer put on a
elaborate.
hospital gown, wore a hip bag on their head.
Well,
and was
OT5 I
only
know is the
pretending
guys
to
from
be a hooker.
TMMD. Oh my fucking god. Now that
By
is...
that time, the real Ibuki must have already been
to
killed.
be quite honest, I do have an OTP for that game, but I would have never considered just all the characters banging. Especially, like, can we not include Mink in that? Because he's a fucking rapist. Like, I didn't even get through his route. I hated it.
The actual time of death must have been earlier. Probably around midnight or dawn to avoid witnesses.
If they took Ibuki from the music venue to the hospital to kill her, there's no way it happened during the day.
Okay, you're not gonna believe me, but DMMD stands for Dramatical Murder. Figure the fuck out how that initialization works. Which is weird. I don't think anybody actually did get murdered in that game. Why did they call it that? I played any of the other Nitro Chiro visual novels. Nope. I played part of the sequel to Dramatical Murder just so I could see what happened with Clear's route. But other than that, no. Not interested.
But why did the killer go to the trouble of making a fake video just so Hajime could go to the crime scene?
Yeah, I think it was Dramatical Murder Recode. Or was Recode the PSP port? Or the PS Vita port, whatever. I know that the PS Vita port was heavily censored. Which is bullshit.
The reason the killer made a fake video. There's only one possibility I can think of. If I examine that
Yeah,
possibility
that's
thoroughly,
how the initialization works. It's fucking stupid.
naturally, the killer's identity will reveal itself.
You fiend! Are you saying you already know who the killer is?
You know, I live streamed Dramatical Murder once for Dating Sim Sunday. Turns out it's really boring to live stream because it takes forever before anything interesting happens. What? Am I selecting the killer? Oh, I know who it is.
You're the only one!
You're the only one! You've been traumatized because of Dramatical Murder? Well, I admit the bad endings are really fucked.
Like I said, aren't you the killer who murdered Ibuki and Hyoko?
I liked it because it was mostly story. Favorite route? Tell me your favorite route. Mine was Clear.
Hey, don't you think that's kinda impossible?
It sounds incredibly
Chick like
possible.
her as the killer? She couldn't even kill a fly. In fact, the fly would probably kill her first.
She's right! A clumsy slowpoke like me killing someone? That's completely out of the question!
Like the Clear and the true route. What's the true route?
Thanks to that video, we're the only ones who have the advantage of an alibi.
I didn't play that one. Is that like a route that unlocks after you finish all the other routes? Because I didn't finish all of them.
Now that you mention it, you guys brought that up earlier. Only Hajime and Mikon have an alibi.
It's just a coincidence!
But you're the only one who could have filmed that video in the hospital conference room. Is that also a coincidence?
Sassy.
At that time, you said you were going to the on-call room, but you actually went to the conference room.
Top 3 Undertale ships. I cannot divulge that information.
Put on a hospital gown that you prepared
It's
in
some weird
advance,
shit.
Put the bag on your head and began filming.
When I got deep into that fandom, like, the AUs just... shit got real weird. I'm looking to move past it. I think the only good Undertale ship is Undyne and Alphys, because that's just canon, you know? They work well together. Okay, I disagree with you, Allie. Undertale is a good game. It's overhyped as fuck, but it's good.
They have to pass through the line.
So it's impossible that someone who wasn't already in the hospital went to the conference room to film.
Not only that, the others in the hospital, Akane and I, were both delirious from the despair disease.
So that must mean...
Please, wait a second.
Can we not frisk X Sans? Gross. Just gross. Like, you can ship what you want, but I'm gonna be honest, that's gross.
What are you saying? I'm the killer.
Papyrus X Skeletor? Bravo.
It's not literally impossible.
I should live stream DMMD again and skip the route beginnings. I would, but like I don't have... Like, I'm on a new computer now, I don't have those saved. Also, if I did that, I'd have to switch my computer to the Japanese Unicode setting, and that's just a fucking pain. I don't know, like... It fucked up a lot of shit when I tried it on Windows 8. I don't even want to know what would happen if I tried that on Windows 10. Sans X Papyrus. Okay. I don't ship that, but I gotta admit, they had a great ship name. It's gross, but their ship name was Fontcest. I found this out through osmosis, basically. I gotta admit, that's kind of gross, but it's fucking clever, okay? It's really clever. That's all I gotta say about it. And also, who really cares if it's incest? They're both skeletons.
This shows she can't even do that.
Like, it's not like they can have kids.
You sure this chick is really the killer?
Also, they might not even really be related.
Totally wrong. It's not what you think.
Just like Akane said, it is really hard to tie it all together. I mean...
Man, we really gotta stop talking about ships. We need to finish this.
I agree. It is truly difficult to believe someone could be killed by such a slow-witted woman.
Whoa.
That slow-witted remark is not necessary.
It's fine. I've been like this for a long time. In a tournament for social punching bags, I'd easily win first place with my soft reputation.
Soft is right.
Even I can't deny that. How many times do I have to tell you? It's impossible for me to kill someone. I'm serious. Very serious.
Given recently that there was a very public case about a nurse killing several elderly patients, I believe it's entirely possible. Also, that bitch was crazy.
Hey, Hajime!
Everyone's ganging up on me. No.
Can you hold on a minute?
Oh, fuck, he's got the crazy eyes.
Well, I know I'm being intrusive and all, and I mean, I have no place
Well,
to
thank
say
you,
this.
Puppet. I'm
Missed
glad
all
you
the critical
enjoy the
parts,
videos.
And I doubt I have anything worth saying at an important time like this.
What are you saying?
But still, there's definitely no way I can overlook the kill of this.
Does anybody else hate his smugness in this pose? Like,
I thought I was
ugh,
suspicious
I'm pointing my
all
finger
along
so dramatically.
from the very beginning. Investigating with a suspect in mind creates a different result than investigating with no leads.
Hey, what are you trying to say?
Well, thanks to that, I was able to discover a truth that nobody else knows.
Are you serious?
I've been
Tell me,
so
tell me, tell me, tell me, tell me.
everybody else this time.
Bishop Hamster X Gundam.
say it.
That's bestiality. Also, that's impossible.
This isn't a game, you know.
Actually, this is a
Shut up.
Well, what do you know, Nagito?
Well, it's nothing big, really. Only a small, decisive clue that points to the killer.
This fucking guy.
That's a
He is the Byakuya of this game, but worse.
decisive clue. Does something like that really exist?
Bitch, we know it too.
Let's take a look, shall we? Regarding the rope Ibuki was dangling from, this rope was supplied by the supermarket, right? There weren't any...
Okay, yeah.
Again with the supermarket? That place is a hotspot for criminal goods.
If they got
They
it
got
at
knives.
the supermarket, that means it was brand new, right?
What's wrong with that?
I want you to take a close look at this rope. And keep in mind that it's brand new. Near the middle of the rope, it's frayed, as if it was rubbed strongly. But why is it like this? The loop Ibuki used to hang herself is on one end of the rope.
This piece of shit. Why wasn't I allowed to notice that?
Baton lighting is on the other end.
Hey, you're taking too long. What's wrong with the rope being frayed?
It means, well, from what I can infer, I think the rope was used like this. The killer wrapped the rope around Ibuki's neck. Pulled both ends at full strength. The center of the rope is frayed because that's the part they used to strangle Ibuki.
Jesus Christ, the killer is fucking ripped. Mikan does not lift like that.
It sounds like you knew about this rope clue all along. What exactly did you say to me during the investigation?
Not everyone cooperates at a class trial. Those who lie and conceal the truth will obviously...
What happened to Dating Sim Sunday? I ran out of dating sims.
Like this case's killer. I was just copying them a little bit.
If I was trapped in a situation like the Danganronpa cast, would you be a killer or a victim? I'd be a survivor.
Killer strangled Ibuki. And then
Clearly, I would never be able to get away with murder because I'm, like, terrible in situations where I'm nervous. And clearly, I would never be a victim because I would be smart enough to never go anywhere alone.
Huh? You didn't notice it? I thought I made the decisive clue very clear.
Oh my fucking god. I don't fucking know.
Ibuki didn't die from hanging. She was strangled to death.
That's basically the same thing.
Though hanging and strangling seem similar, they're very different. The scars they leave would look different too.
Scars? You mean the rope burn, right?
But we believed it was from a hanging. Why would that be?
Did we fall for someone's lie?
The body at the crime scene was hanged, you know. Obviously, we'd assume it was a hanging.
The Monokuma file complicates this too. It never specified hanging or strangulation.
Whoever misunderstood is to blame!
Ibuki didn't die from hanging. She was strangled to death.
That's basically the same thing.
Though hanging and strangling seem similar, the scars they leave would look...
Scars? You mean the rope burn, right?
But we believed it was from a hanging. Why would that be?
Did we fall for someone's lie?
What?
Crap!
That was the wrong one. I fucked up.
Ibuki didn't
I think it
die,
was
she
one after that.
That's basically the... Though hanging and the scars they leave...
Skip it, skip it, skip it, skip it.
Believed it. Why would that?
Did we fall for some... The body at the crime scene... Obviously, we'd...
The Monokuma file, it never specified hanging or strangulation.
Fuck.
Whoever misunderstood is to blame!
Well, she's the one who faked it, so what the fuck is it?
Ibuki didn't die from hanging.
It's the rope used for
She was
hanging.
strangled to death.
Jesus.
That's basically the same thing.
Though hanging and strangling seem similar, they're very different. The scars they leave would look different too.
Scars? You mean the rope burn, right?
But we believed it was from a hanging. Why would that be?
Did we fall for someone's lie?
There we go. Thank you, Espada. The autopsy was a lie, but I don't see what the truth bullet had to do with that.
You said Ibuki hanged herself, but that was a complete lie, wasn't it, Mikon?
The ultimate creepypasta? No.
You told us the wrong cause of death. You lied, didn't you?
You should have been able to tell the difference between hanging and strangling just by looking. You, Mikon, the ultimate nurse.
I mean, she's the ultimate nurse, but she's still a high school student.
I'm not a coroner, so I don't have the medical knowledge to identify injuries like that. That's why it's not my fault if I made a mistake.
You are right. And you have been a great help to us so far.
But even a drunk medical student can notice the difference between a hanging and strangulation.
Are you fucking sure?
I'm not taking
Are you
her side or
sure?
anything, but being clumsy and unskilled in this area could lead to a mistake.
She's a high school student. Why would she know about hangings and shit?
He's totally right. I'm such a clumsy mess, and I got so careless.
Mikon nursed me till I got better. There's no way I'm gonna doubt her.
Don't you think her devotion to nursing
If you had gotten the
helped
gullible
her drive
disease, she would have
Ibuki
killed
to
you.
her death?
Huh?
And if not, her symptoms were still very serious and caused her to believe what anybody
I
told
know
her.
she's the ultimate nurse, but does every nurse know the difference between strangulation and hanging?
Nursing her.
So Mikon volunteered to nurse us? Cause she was planning to do this all along?
Oh shit.
That's a little... Aren't you like the thief who suspects everyone else of being thieves?
I'm not a criminal. Mikon is. I mean, she's a killer, you know.
You've got it all wrong.
Supposed to be the top of their field. The high school level of their field, alright? She hasn't had like college level medical training or anything.
I'm sorry, but there's no way I can forgive you.
This fucking
I just can't
pose.
forgive this crime at all.
So sloppily executed.
Forgiveness or not, we still have not decided if Mikon is the killer.
I see. You guys are kind. Well, if that's the choice everyone makes, then the only thing I can do is back
Nagito, you
off.
could have been so fucking cool. Why are you like this?
But is that really okay?
She's a
Is that
professional
everyone's
already. Whatever. She's a high school student.
If you keep talking, I'm seriously gonna beat you up.
Yeah, I know she had a reason to kill her.
I really
Shut up, bitch. We know you're the killer.
There's no way. I'm capable of killing someone.
Yes, you are.
Is that really true?
Stop it already! That's enough!
I can't stop. I don't want to do this either. Of course I don't want to do this. But I need to do this.
You doubt your friends?
That's not it. I suspect them because I want to believe them.
What the hell does that mean?
I don't think belief and doubt are necessarily opposites.
Huh?
What?
I do doubt her, but I still want to believe her.
Okay, this is fucking lame. Skip
Don't
it.
say deep stuff.
If you want to believe in belief without doubt is simply a lie.
This is fucking boring. Can we just... Let's just do this.
Is that all you can say?
Oh shit, she's pulling a Celeste.
So in the end, you're all just a bunch of bullies, huh? Justifying your actions with fancy words. Making
Break out the different
excuses
accents.
For why it's not really your fault. Everyone always treats me like that. Always.
I hate Mikon. Yeah.
It's all her fault. She's the one with the problem. I'm done with that. You hear me? I'm done.
Hey, Mikon.
It's not fair. It's not fair. 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 Why won't you forgive me? You'd forgive yourself right away!
It's going downtown.
Why won't anybody forgive me?
Is acting like this your strategy now? Well, this is annoying.
It is pretty annoying.
Us, to be honest, we've run out of ideas. How can we get you to admit it? That's the issue.
If we don't have any clues, why don't we have her give
Also, Leon. Leon talked really fast.
I'm the same as Hajime. I don't want to doubt any of my friends. But still, the truth is one of us murdered 2 of our friends.
Oh, fuck.
That's why we gotta stick with this until the very end.
We're all in this together. Break the chains of despair. What about the chains of love?
If you're not the killer, then who fabricated that video Hajime watched? Like I said, it obviously wasn't me.
Bitch, I'm a fake crying professional. I am so calling you out right now.
Do you have any proof that I'm the one who fabricated that video? That's right! Show me your proof! Because you're just assuming the video was filmed at the conference room. Treating me like a killer based on an assumption.
Hate High School Musical. So do I. So do I. I just felt like referencing it. But let's be real. It was kind of a thing for a while.
Is this broad really okay? She's emotionally unstable.
Can you fucking believe it? Like, I for one was shocked that like the first 2 High School Musicals got released on like DVD or whatever, and then it got so popular that they released the 3rd one in theaters. Absolutely nuts.
So, I'm going to read this to you once again.
Executions in DR2 were too over the top and ridiculous? Absolutely. They were just, like, come on, like, scale it back a little bit. We could just have, like, a regular hanging. Yeah, Mikon's worst execution. I believe that. Alright, time to finish this shit off. I don't fucking know that. Fuck it. I haven't used it yet, so maybe.
I'm not the killer!
We can't think of anybody else other than you who could have filmed that video.
Look at this hair.
Do you have any proof? Is the handbag on her head the proof? Is the hospital gown she was wearing suspicious? Or could it be the hospital slippers she had?
It's the
Ibuki
bag,
and Mikon
though.
clearly have different body types.
Is that really your proof? You could tell her body type under the hospital gown? Just from that video? Just from that camera angle? Just from that dim candlelight?
Oh, fuck me.
There's no way you'd be able to make out her body type! So please forgive me already!
Hajime, pay close attention and listen well.
God, she is so
You're the
confusing.
only one who can point out the killer's mistake.
Fuck. Was it? What was it?
We can't think of anybody else other than you who could have filmed that video.
Huh? Do you have any proof? Is the hemp bag on her head the proof? Is the hospital gown she was wearing suspicious? Or could it be the hospital slippers she had on?
Ibuki and Mikan clearly have different body types.
Is that really your proof? You could tell her body type under the hospital gown? Just from that video? Just from that camera angle?
Oh, it's that one. Jess, how dare you lie to me like this?
Damn it!
I'm not the killer!
We can't think of anybody else other than you.
I'll absorb killer's mistake. Alright, fuck.
Is the hemp bag on her head the proof? Is the hospital gown she was wearing suspicious? Or could it be the hospital slippers she had on?
Ibuki and Mikan clearly have different body.
Is that really? You could tell her body type under the hospital gown? Just from that video? Just from that camera angle? Just from that dim candlelight? There's no way you'd be able to make out her body type! So please Hajime, pay close attention and listen well. You're the only one who can point out the killer's mistake.
Yes. I was stuck on this for a while. Ah, shit. You're probably right.
I'm not the killer!
We can't think of anybody else other than you who could have filmed that.
Huh? Is the hemp bag on? Is the hospital gown she was wearing suspicious? Or could it be the hospital slippers she had on?
Ibuki and Mikan clearly...
Is that really? You could tell her body type under the hospital gown? Just from that video? Just from that camera angle? Just from that dim candlelight?
Fucking goddamn it.
So please Hajime, you're the only one who can point out the killer's mistake.
Oh, what the fuck? It got rid of the goddamn...
We can't think of anybody who could have filmed that.
Huh?
This is bullshit.
Or could it be the hospital slippers she had on?
Ibuki and Mikan clearly have different body types.
Is that really your proof?
I forgot to use focus.
Body type under the hospital gown? Just from that video? Just from that camera angle? Just from that dim candlelight? There's no way you'd be able to make out her body type! So
Yeah, I know, I gotta use focus.
Hajime, pay close attention and listen well. You're the only one who can point out the killer's mistake.
No, fuck, I missed it.
I'm not the killer!
We can't think of anybody who could have filmed that video.
This is gonna take a while, I'm sorry.
Is the hemp bag on her head the proof? Is the hospital gown she was wearing suspicious? Or could it be the hospital slippers she had on?
Ibuki and Mikan clearly have different body types.
Is that really your proof? You could tell her body type under the hot just from that video, just from that camera angle, just from that dim candlelight.
Oh my god, you were really pissing me off,
Make
Mikan.
out her body type. So please forgive me already! Hajime, pay close attention and listen well. You're the only one who can point out the killer's mistake.
What the f- Motherfucker.
I'm not the killer!
We can't think of anybody who could have filmed.
Huh? Do you have any? Is the hemp bag on her head? Is the hospital?
Okay, fuck it, I don't even care.
Ibuki and Mikan...
Is that really? You could tell her body just from that. There's no way you'd be. So please forgive me already! Hajime, pay close attention and listen well. You're the only one who can point out the killer's mistake.
Fucking Jesus.
I'm not the killer!
We can't think of anybody who could have filmed.
Huh? Is the hemp bag on? Is the hospital gown she was wearing? Or could it be the hospital slippers she had on?
Ibuki and Mikan clearly have different...
Is that really your proof? You could tell her body type under the hospital gown? Just from that video? Just from that camera angle?
Finally.
Through that contradiction. Mikan, you've committed a major mistake.
And a major crime.
Mistake?
As I said before many times, I'm the only one who saw that video.
What's wrong with that?
But I never said anything about the camera angle. So how can you say anything about the camera angle as if you saw that video yourself?
Well, the camera angle? Really? That's what tipped you off? Who
The
cares?
only reason Mikon knew the camera angle Hajime had seen is because you're the person who actually filmed that video. Is that right?
This is your just reward. The more desperately you argue, the deeper you dig yourself into a hole. You lied, didn't you?
You serious? Is it true, Mikon? Did you kill Hiyoko and Ibuki?
Forgive me! Huh? 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 I was wrong. Wrong. No, that's not it at all.
That's not it?
I mean, it's impossible.
Alright.
You know that hemp bag Ibuki was wearing when she died? Try remembering the
Bitch,
tote
I
bag
fucking know. You had 2 of them.
I totally remember now.
What the heck's wrong with her? She's getting weirder by the minute.
That tote bag. Isn't it the same one that girl was wearing in the video?
How do you know so much about that video?
Who cares about that? More importantly, did you know that bag is a limited item that was sold at the movie theater?
Revised Chapter 3 Execution. Mikon is tied down and injected with multiple drugs. These drugs cause her extreme pain as she spasms and has seizure-like movements before having her heart ripped out. That's dark, and I don't really think it would fit the tone.
Ta-da! There's no mistake that tote bag is a limited item. So don't you think it's impossible?
No.
Using one tote bag in both the conference room, it's
Oh my
blatantly obvious that that's impossible.
Bitch, I fucking know.
The video isn't fabricated, and I'm not the killer. So you'll forgive me, right?
Taking your stubbornness this far. Such despair.
Then you're gonna forgive me? I won't stop until you forgive me!
Yes, alright, fuck it, I know.
I'll keep explaining it until you forgive me! That bag is a limited item! That's why that crime is impossible for anyone to pull off.
This chick, has she lost it for good?
Will you forgive me? You'll forgive me?
Alright, fuck it. We got bullets now, I guess.
You still haven't forgiven me? I'll do anything you want. Please, draw on me. Do you understand?
Isn't it?
Only me. Please, draw on me. Can you forgive me already? Forgive me! Forgive me! Please, draw on me. Do you understand? Can you forgive me already?
Fuck. This is really difficult.
Can you forgive me already? I'll do anything you want. You're done for! Forgive me! Forgive me! Why only me? You still haven't forgiven me? I'll do anything you want. Please, draw on me. Do you understand? There's only one bag. It's impossible to use it in 2 places at the same time. Why
What?
only me?
Oh, fuck. The bonus came second, didn't it?
Can you forgive me already? Forgive me! Forgive me! There's only one bag. It's impossible to use it in 2 places at the same time.
This is the end.
Fuck. That could have worked either way.
Monokuma mentioned this earlier. Whoever bought that bag should have received another one as a bonus prize. Which means it's not impossible to use that bag in 2 separate... So please, just stop making desperate excuses.
But desperate excuses are all she has.
Why can't you forgive me?
Because you're a bitch.
It seems your desperate struggles finally coming to an end.
Why does everybody always hate me? You should just forgive me already!
Nikon, it's already over. After I go over
It's
your crime
over,
from the beginning
isn't it?
and show that you have no
Isn't
arguments left.
it? Isn't it over? It's over.
Just admit it
Isn't
already.
it?
In the end,
Isn't
at
it?
least let me believe in you.
Isn't it over? Alright, let's fucking do this. There we go. All right. All right. Wow, that was quick. Okay, now we have this. Nope. That's already there. I meant that one. Alright. And, one more. Nice.
Here's everything that happened in this case. The key to this incident is the surveillance camera video that only I saw. That's why I'm going to start with that to unravel the knots of this crime.
Alright, cool.
When I went to the hospital with Nikon this morning, I noticed a specific thing in the lobby. The incoming signal light on the surveillance monitor was blinking ahead of the scheduled time.
Oh, the kick. Oh shit, they're gonna kick the door in, that's right.
When I switched
Le
on the
Shock.
monitor, what appeared on screen was a person wearing a hospital gown and a bag on their head about to hang themselves right at that moment.
It's a shame that Ibuki didn't have any really noticeable tattoos, because otherwise that would have completely foiled her plan.
Music video. That's why I thought the signal originated from the music video, so I immediately headed over there. But that was the killer's trap. In truth, that video was recorded in a different place. The killer brought the music venue camera the night before and made their preparations in advance.
I've seen videos of people committing suicide before. Don't look too deep into that. We've all seen that video where that guy just shoots himself in the head.
The incident was happening in real time. When in fact, the crime had already been committed by that point. The person in the footage wearing
Think
the bag
Mikon
was
is secretly
actually the
muscular?
killer
Well,
acting
not
as a
really.
victim.
You can see most of her arms and legs. Le Shock!
I didn't know that, so I went to the music video and found the hanged body wearing a bag on it.
My god. Look, the video is on YouTube.
I panicked and rushed out of
Well, actually, there's two different ones. There's this guy that kills himself in the middle of a government meeting, and another one where it was a news broadcast of a guy getting chased by the cops, and then, like, he got shot before they were able to switch the camera back to the newsroom. Like, he shot himself before they could switch it back. It's not that weird, alright? There's a lot of them. There's a lot of footage of people killing themselves.
But that was also part of the killer's trap. After cleaning the conference room, the killer was likely watching the music venue from outside. And, as if they were switching places with me, they went inside the music video
He's sweating a lot.
and began working on their last trick.
Seriously, she did not have enough time to pull this off. 10 minutes? Yeah, right.
First, the killer peeled off the wallpaper covering one of the stage pillars, revealing Kyoko's body.
You wanna see the videos? Then go fucking look him up.
Saw the hanged body. I didn't notice
You ever heard of the term "an hero"?
I didn't expect it to be slightly larger from the wallpaper, or have Hyoko's body hidden inside.
How did she set that up?
Next, the killer destroyed the surveillance camera that was used in the conference room. After destroying it, they mixed it with what was left of the surveillance monitor found at the crime scene. The surveillance camera the killer used was originally brought from the music video, but when they brought it,
It's a video of a man electrocuting himself in a bathtub? Okay, now that's actually weird. Where did you come across that footage?
camera wasn't at the crime scene. In the end, the killer transformed the
Is it
crime
really
scene
that
into a
easy to
closed
break a
room.
drumstick in half? I mean, I wouldn't know,
They
but
brought
like,
one of the drumsticks
I feel
from
like
the
it'd be
storage
decently
and placed it in the
difficult.
music venue's entrance. However, they did this to mislead us into believing that the music venue was locked from the inside. In actuality, the reason the music venue became a closed room was because of the glue. The killer sealed the door with glue and intentionally created
I don't know, a man
closed room
electrocuting himself in a
before smoke.
bathtub is a lot less, it's a lot more weird than a news broadcast that happened to involve a guy killing himself before he gets caught by the cops.
With that, the killer finished tampering with the crime scene and met up with Fuyuhiko. They helped us
There it is! Okay, pause. He's got his fucking hand in his pocket while he's kicking a door in. And what is with the fucking pose that Mikon is doing? She's like, oh.
They made us discover not just Ibuki's body, but Hyoko's suddenly present body as well. At the time, they pretended to be surprised.
Played the 50-50 challenge. I don't know.
Inside,
That's
they were
like a
probably
subreddit,
relieved
right? Where
that
like,
it worked out.
there's a 50% chance that it'll either be something cute or something gory. That was fabulous. Anyway.
Isn't that right, Mikon? This crime was orchestrated by you, wasn't it?
These poses. I'm so crazy. Do you even pose? Come on, bitch, we gotta wrap this up. It's been like 3 hours. Stop laughing.
Now she's laughing?
It's been such a long time.
Hello,
This
watchdog
feeling,
killer.
I know it well. Like the floor is collapsing. Like the sky is falling down upon you.
Oh my fucking god, lady.
Feeling of despair.
Mikon, you... What has happened to you?
Whoa there! Before that, a moment of your
I
time.
dared you to watch the Pain Olympics. What the fuck? It's only been about 2 hours. Dude, the stream has literally been on for 3 hours. I'm not even kidding. Also, only B? You gotta be fucking
It
shitting me.
seems your arguments have reached a conclusion. So let's proceed to our regularly scheduled voting time.
Finally.
Now then, please.
I don't-
who will be
shut up.
chosen as
We
the
know.
lad?
She's basically Junko's first bitch. It was her main bitch. Her side bitch was her sister, I guess? Your subscriber. Oh, thank you.
Correct.
Damn it.
I won't forgive you.
Hey! What's going on?
That's annoying.
Hey, hey.
It's obvious. Hey.
What?
Oh, fucking email. Oh, 2 emails. Heh, new subs. They always come on with the Danganronpa streams. Full of despair.
What?
It cannot be.
So, I guess it's really fucking lucky that Hajime didn't catch it.
See? Jeez. Isn't that right?
Bitch, we were all that.
Possible.
Oh?
What happened if Hajime caught it? I don't know. Maybe he'd actually become talented?
It was for the sake of my beloved.
Gay.
Huh?
Totally gay.
My beloved was the only one. That's right. The only one who never hated me.
This is a problem.
They forgave my existence. They forgave me and accepted me. They gave me value. They loved me. I loved them with all my heart, and they returned it in full.
Fucking
This is
Jesus.
my reciprocation. It's love.
Hey.
This is like those girls that tell people to kill themselves over their ships. Why do people get so angry over ship wars? So much that, like, they try to convince people to commit suicide. We gotta fix this. We gotta, like, engineer a higher breed of fangirls that can just, like, hype over anything, but also not try to kill people over things that aren't hype for them. We gotta introduce some kind of fangirl etiquette. Like, this shit is ridiculous. We need to ban the letters K, Y, and S in that order.
This is...
Jacksepticeye Markiplier. Why is that a thing? Why is that a thing? You know what? You know what I find funny though? Like, I don't approve of shipping real people because I think it's a problem, but you know, if the person that, like, you're shipping with another person says it's okay, like, they're okay with their fandom doing it, like, then it's okay, I guess. But it's still weird. And also, I guess it does get kind of funny, like, when PewDiePie and Cry read that fanfic of themselves. That was hilarious. You have no idea how many ships Septiplier. Did they, like, make a lot of, like, crossover videos together? I don't know. I'm not subscribed to either one of them. I'm still only subscribed to PewDiePie, just mainly out of obligation. I just want to see where he goes next. I mean, why not? Like, I've still got good memories of him, like, back in the day playing RPG horror games, and, like, I think one of my favorite, like, playthroughs of his, of, like, all time was, Lucius, but Lucius 2 was garbage. Yeah. For those girls that stabbed another girl because they thought it would summon Slender Man. Well, they didn't think it would summon Slender Man. They were just saying that Slender Man told them to do it. That was fucked. Also, wasn't there a documentary about that? Did that get released yet? It just super disappoints me because, like, that's the problem. I know that creepypasta has a fandom. And the problem with that is that the fandom can go too far. There was this one creepypasta, this, like, it's another kid killer creepypasta called Laughing Jack. And there was a case where somebody murdered somebody else and said it was because they were doing it for Laughing Jack. And the thing is that I looked it up, and Laughing Jack was created by some guy on DeviantArt. They killed somebody over a DeviantArt OC. Like, you gotta be careful with fandoms. You can't get, like, too into them or else you'll go fucking crazy. Like, people who think that, like, creepypastas are real, it's absolutely nuts. I'm gonna play Ultra Despair Girls when it gets released on Steam, probably later this month. Chill with it. I have an FAQ video about this for a reason. Oh my fucking god.
This is bad.
I am Monokuma!
Yeah, I know, like, the only people who would kill over that are people who are already crazy, but, like, the whole creepypasta thing is, like, predicated on the idea that, like, they're real and they're out there because, like, the stories originate on the internet and get passed around like urban legends, so the idea is we all just pretend they're real, like SCPs.
Of course not.
But that level of fandom can be dangerous. Slender Man's not fucking real. They made a video game out of him. I can promise you he's not real. Although, the one thing I liked the best about Slender Man was all the spin-off Slender Mans. Like, Splendor Man, created by Neil Cicierega, that was hilarious. Trender Man, which was a Tumblr post. He's just a fashionable Slender Man guy. And I believe the last one was Sexual Offender Man. He was created for all those people who wanted to make Slender Man porn, even though that doesn't make any sense, because he just kills people. Also shipping the pastas together. Does that even make sense? Like, I mean, creepypastas are just creepypastas. They all have one story that gets passed around, right? So it's not like somebody's, like, writing... Nobody's writing a creepypasta story where a creepypasta meets another creepypasta. They're completely unrelated to each other. None of them know each other, right? Like, the only ones I can think of that do know each other are, like, Masky and Hoodie are... They know Slender Man, but Masky and Hoodie aren't creepypastas. They were created in the Marble Hornet series. But for some reason, most people that are like fans of creepypastas don't actually know that. They just think Hoodie and Masky are just like creepypasta creations when they're from like a YouTube series. They're supposed to be disgusting murderers and everyone moobifies them. Yeah.
Hey.
I mean, I guess the idea of like just grouping together serial killers, because like everybody knows that the villains are usually the most interesting characters in stories, but if the main point of the story is the villain, then I guess it makes sense for them to grow attached to them and try to ship them together because they're all sort of part of the same universe, but it doesn't make any fucking sense. High-profile serial killers get fan mail from women who want to fuck them. Yeah, that is true.
Special punishment.
I remember what happened with the Boston Bombers, like...
So it's over. It's real. Now I can go to my beloved, who always forgives me.
I remember what happened with that. That was fucking disgusting, okay?
Please
When, like, the one Boston bomber, like, everybody was saying he looked like Harry Styles, that was fucking gross.
Let's give it everything we've got.
Like, I made a video about it back when it happened, saying that it was fucking gross. I deleted it because, like, I'm not about talking about that kind of thing now, but... that was so fucked. Like, how could you even? That motherfucker killed people. This execution sucks. I've got nothing to say about it. I'm just gonna ignore it. I guess it's supposed to be fan service, but it's garbage. Weak sauce. It's fucking weak sauce. Yeah, that sucked. Anyway. Space. That is my one regret in life, that I can't speak with autotune. You know, if like that whole body modification thing, like, you know, where like you modify your body to have like mechanical limbs and shit to like give yourself like super strength or something, if that ever becomes real, I want to get my vocal my vocal cords altered to have autotune. I don't think it's possible, but if it was, I'd do it in a heartbeat.
Damn it. But... isn't that right?
Please wait.
Yeah, for real. If I could just, like, change the pitch of my voice at any time, if I could just become GLaDOS anytime I wanted, I'd do that immediately.
Damn it!
Wrong. Come on. Hmm?
You fiend.
You know, Celeste, like, she was a fucking bitch, but, like, at least her execution was sort of unique, and honestly, I found the backstory of, like, why she decided to kill really entertaining. Like, she had a dream of owning a castle and having a bunch of servants that were vampires. I mean, it's obvious that that was like a fantasy dreamt up by a teenage mind. So you'd think that, like, do you think that if she had gotten her wish and, like, she had ended up in a castle with a bunch of vampire servants, that after 2 or so years she'd grow out of the whole vampire thing and be like, yeah, this is really dumb?
Hey!
Oh my fucking god, can we just get over this? Jesus Christ.
Fine.
Right?
All right!
You have friends who are adults in gothic Lolitas. Yeah, but, like, vampires kind of went out of style in the past few years.
Uh-oh.
Like, they really went out of style. They're not as big as they were before.
Unbelievable. No way!
Oh, fuck it. Skip the whole thing. We already know it. Yeah, fuck it. Mikan's dead, but she was a bitch. Yeah, can we just go? Mecha Maru. I love it.
Hey. Listen.
Yeah, nobody liked Mikon.
Hey, hey! Damn it!
That's when it happened.
What happened? Were y'all looking for me?
It would make more sense if he had, like, a mechanical tinge to his voice. I mean, wouldn't it make more sense if he had a slightly auto-tuned voice?
Huh? What the?
Yo! I've kept you waiting. Hey, what's going on? Perhaps you
Here
don't
comes
remember my
Metal
face since
Sonic.
We haven't seen each other in a while. That's pretty sad, you know? That's too much!
Probably didn't recognize him because they haven't seen him in a while. You probably don't recognize me because of the red arm.
Who are you?
Yeah, Hajime's face is great.
What's going on? If you're messing with me, I'll stop doing it to you.
Please, don't.
Nekomaru, haven't you noticed it yourself?
What do you mean, noticed? Oh, you mean this body? This is nothing! The name's Nekomaru.
Well, there's something for the mecha fans.
Reborn in the rivers of hell.
He's officially a Terminator. He looks so dumb now. I mean, he looked dumb before, but this is just retarded. Nekomaru x Mekumaru x Minimaru. No, we don't do self-cest here. I mean, Jesus Christ, we all remember what happened with the Onceler, don't we? Absolutely ridiculous. Like, isn't it just so telling of a fandom that they will do literally anything to ship a hot guy with somebody that if there are no other hot guys in the movie to ship him with, they will ship him with himself? Oh my god. Yes. Anyway. pause that shit. We need to leave. It is 10:30, and I gotta go to bed. I gotta work tomorrow. Ugh. Akumaru X Metaton. I can get down with it. Fuck it. Yeah, so anyway, I gotta go. Really great live stream. Bit more ship talk than I expected, but whatever. Guess it just comes with the territory of being me. So, thank you all for tuning in, and peace.